Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mutants and metahumans of all ages, shapes, and sizes, it is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. And if you have any requests for any topic, leave a comment below. What up with your YouTube and YouTube bust? It's your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Royal Vibration Podcast. We talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, TV shows, and more. Welcome to our humble abode. Let's go. First up, we got that boy that know how to make that money flip. Man, what's good with the flip money, man? Introduce yourself and let them know where they can find you at home.
Hey man, y'all know what it is. Your boy Flip Money. You can find me on Xbox Live, Flip Money Online. You can find me also on YouTube, whatever you. Oh man, fuck that. But anyway, you can find me on Twitter, Flip Money 1975. Man, I'm everywhere. Fuck that. You know where I'm at. Fuck that.
Get it in, huh? Flip, get it in, huh?
You can find me on Instagram, Flip Money. You know what I mean? You doing the Harlem Shake, all that shit, man. I'm right there. Right there. Just looking at your team. You know what I mean? Next week, I'm gonna be doing my Reverend Porter on the treadmill and stuff on Mixer. Holla at me.
Oh, that's what you're gonna title it? Reverend who?
Reverend
Porter Part 2.
yeah. That's the day. That's the day I got that from Savage. Savage gave me that shit. What the fuck is this nigga, Reverend Porter?
That's what's up. Hey, what's understood don't need to be explained. What's understood really do not need to be explained.
Y'all see?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, next up, we got that girl, the lady in the house, Miss Rogue. Man, what's good with you? Introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
My name is Rogue. You can find me on Twitter, Mixer, and Xbox. All at Rogue Enigma 17. I took my YouTube page down. I need to redo it. And you can find me on Instagram at Pretty Rogue One.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, Pretty Rogue One.
Hold on. I did it better than her, yo. Remember last week there wasn't there? I did all of them. Me, you. I did it better than all of them. I did it better than all of y'all. I was talking that talk.
Really?
Say, bro, you let Flip do a better impression of you than you do of yourself?
Man.
Like, I've been working 10-hour shifts at my job. Like, you have to get what you gonna get.
Okay.
And that's what it's gonna be. I understand completely. I understand. Hey, next up, we got a juggernaut in the house, man. Savage Carter, man. What's good with you? Introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
What's Miss Savage Carter? You can on Twitter it's Savage Carter 225. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on Mixer. You know what I'm saying? At Savage Carter, and you can catch me on the Xbox at Savage Carter. You know, capital S. You know what I'm saying? When you spell Savage and capital C, you know. You got to put a space between the name because I just found out they got 88 other people that's trying to be like me on that bitch. So you know,
man. So you got like 87 different Savage Carters, like clones, duplicates.
Yeah.
Man,
my God.
It's
God, that's 88 people trying to be the time. I mean, it's a curse and a blessing. You know, everybody want to be Savage Carters. But you know what make yours?
I'm not even mad at you. If you want to grow up and be like me, I feel for you.
Oh shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, next up we got Chaos.
I got that.
Huh?
I say, you remember how I got that name?
Oh yeah, I know where it go. So go ahead, finish it these introductions, man. Take Chaos, man. Introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Chaos God.
I still don't work.
This man flipping fool. But I'm just here, you know. Just being Chaos. We got a good show, a lot of topics for you guys today. We having how long has it been, Chuck? Like what, a week?
We skipped the week Thanksgiving. Everybody had to get their eat on. So it was a week, and then on Thursday too. So exactly 7 days.
Yeah, so it's been like in Thanksgiving was that whole week was crazy. So it feels like an eternity. But best believe we're gonna give you an eternity back on this show.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Know what I'm saying? Hey, next up, we got the other, the disrespute and heavy champion of the world when it comes to smack talking. Mr. I get drunk in a boat, I get drunk in real life, I get drunk in VR, I get PlayStation, Xbox wasted. 100, man. Introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know this the boy 100. Y'all know y'all can find me at your local drunk tank. Know what I'm saying? Because I will get fucked up in
This
public.
man said that drunk tank.
Hey, that's where you go when you
Hey,
get arrested for
AKA
drinking
Uncle
this?
Drink. Okay, AKA Uncle Drunk.
and been drunk in public. No, man. But y'all saying they can find me all on the interweb. You know, get him a clown and all. You know, I'm taking this shit all serious. You know,
Just having
get
fun.
ready. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, throw me a couple of cocktails back, and just chill.
I'm with it. I'm with it. So say Bow Man. So what's good? What games have you been playing?
Oh shit! I've been playing Halo Reach. That's all I've been playing. And then I played this what's that damn card game called? I got it for free. I got the card game for free. It showed that an XO is called Card Riders Drift. It's a pretty good game. I'm gonna play that shit after we finish the podcast.
That's one of the games you got for Black Friday?
Nah, you in the preview program, you get to try it out in a private beta. So it's like you're playing Mario Kart online. They kind of switch it up. They want you to kind of drift to get some boost, or you still got the little stuff like Mario Kart. You know, the little boxes where you get the little specials.
Right.
They got crazy specials. I can put a group of people in a bubble, and then I can just pass them up. I can get a magnet and just shoot by them. You got the missiles. You got a defense, and they come random. One thing cool about it is I can play like 4 people. We can play with a group of 4. So it's like 4 of us against 4 of somebody else. As long as somebody finish first, you know, we win. So I can be on the defensive end. You can be on the offensive end. So you can play 4, 3, or doubles. You play against PC guys. I don't have no problem playing with them. And they do show. So all them people, it show that you're playing with against a PC person on your team. But it's pretty fun to play it.
Okay, so like when you play, but with a game like that with PC players, it wouldn't have no advantage unless they was actually using mods. So it wouldn't have no advantage just by you playing with a keyboard and mouse compared to.
Yeah, I've been playing against more people overseas, like the little 5 games I was playing.
Right.
And so I guess it's a real popular game overseas, like in Japan and China.
Is it more like Mario Kart or like Diddy Kong, or is it like
Mario Kart? To me, it's like Mario Kart with Sonic. So their boards are different. So I feel like one board, I feel like I'm in Sonic. Remember Sonic 2 when you used to run to try to go get the emeralds? When you try when you get the ring, you get your 100 rings, and you go into that little world, and like you got to race around. Some of them got like different levels, different cliffs. It's like it's trying to speed up, but it's supposed to be free to play. So they gave me like the super. They let us have the I guess the most expensive cart, but I guess they make money off this game. So I don't think I'm giving them nothing, but they give you the basic cart. You get the little cartoon character. I think you buy more characters and clothes than anything.
And then what about for Black Friday? Did you get anything for Black Friday?
Nah, man. After Star Wars, I wouldn't get nothing else.
You said what now?
After Star Wars, I wasn't getting nothing else.
Okay, so Black Friday.
Black Friday didn't exist to me.
I said the same thing.
All during the damn year.
Right, that's
same thing.
You know what? I stayed away.
For $5.
Oh, okay, no, I stayed away from I really stayed off the internet. I cut my computer off, and then Cyber Monday I had to go in the office. I tried to do something not to sit in front of 2 monitors. So, and then I was seeing good prices, but then I was like, nah, man, you got to control yourself. And then on my Oculus, they had a code deal. They was gonna give me I think 8 games for $100, and I could pick any of the 8. Regardless of the price.
You ain't get that either for Black Friday?
Huh?
You must get that one?
No, I thought about getting it, But nah, I was like, man, it's hard for me to play the games I got on there now. So
Right. Too many of them. So what about you, Rogue? You ain't was Black Friday a bust for you? Because you might be such a hardcore, you ain't have nothing on there that you found interesting, or you had something you had your eye on that you was able to get.
I didn't get a chance to buy nothing. I literally worked from 5 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night. I didn't get a chance to do no shopping.
Yeah, I feel you. I did the same thing as you. I was on the same boat. I know exactly how that feel. And I was like, man, I see why people take their time over overtime.
So you,
Right?
so you
Because the
telling
stuff
me,
be ain't worth it.
so you telling me, Rogue, I'm gonna have to wait like after Black. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait at, what, next year to get the blow up doll that you bought me for Christmas.
You might have to.
I hate y'all.
So you
I
ain't had
hate
your eye
y'all.
on no game for Black Friday? Hey, what about, is it one that you wanted but you missed?
I know. Where was it? Yeah, I got a link that it was Borderlands 3 was $20 somewhere.
What?
yeah, it was $20. I think at Target or Walmart.
Yep.
Was
I was
it
going
digital code or physical?
physical.
Physical.
Well, the link
Hey,
I
if
got
it's
was
at Target or
physical.
Walmart, is either or, because if it's the
It was at
physical
Walmart.
for that price, you can
Yeah,
go
it
get
was
the
at
card.
Walmart. You could,
Right. Go get that card and bam, you can go right. See, that's why you do with the 2K every
Yeah,
year.
that's what I was thinking. Like, damn, it was physical. I know that they
you
used to
can
do
get it
that
both ways.
also.
Like, they advertise the physical disc, but you can go in the store and tell them you want the digital one, and they'll give you the code for it.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they do have a code card for it in there.
Damn, I wish I'd have
Yeah,
known
because
that.
I think
I
that's
would have
what
got it.
I think a lot of the games where the physical copy is usually cheaper than the digital will usually go on sale as the price of the physical.
But a lot
Yeah,
of
but see, Walmart, this
probably
this
trying to make
something like
money
if they
now.
got a game for sale and they got a sale on that game, if you buy a physical or digital, if the game
It's either way. It's
right,
either way.
yep. And see,
If
they
the
don't
game
care
on
what
sale, it's on sale. Period.
right. So so what happened with you, Savage? You
That's
say
one thing.
with Black Friday,
I mean,
girl.
I really wasn't trying to do no. I really wasn't trying to do too much Black Friday shopping. I was like, after Star Wars, I was like, I wasn't gonna buy no game. But matter of fact, I was sitting there talking to you, going through games, and I saw 2K, and I was like, I saw it for 30, so I was like, yeah, I'll pay 30 for 2K. And I forgot I even had Microsoft paying $5 for it. So
Nice.
people, turn in your Microsoft points. Turn them, turn
It's
them in.
worth it, ain't it?
And then
Oh,
you gotta look.
Yeah.
what do you
You also gotta
mean?
look at
You
it
turn
at
it in
another
now?
standpoint. It's that
I
the
bought
holiday sale is right
Star
around the
Wars
corner.
with my I bought, but I understand that, but ain't no games like that's coming out I want to buy by the holidays.
Hmm.
Like by Christmas, ain't no game coming out. Like
Yeah.
Ain't
that's
that
why
so
I jumped on the
thing
fact.
about being hardcore, Savage? By the time the games on Black Friday be on sale, the games that's worth something on sale, you pretty much already bought already.
Or
Hmm.
beat them.
Right, yeah. Especially with thanks to Game Pass. So what about you, Flip?
Yeah.
Did Black Friday come through for you? Did any of them that you game that you wanted, didn't want, missed it, or did you actually capitalize on it?
Only thing I really got on Black Friday was for myself. You know, I don't worry about the kids. The kids, they already got that thing set before even Black Friday. Only thing I got was some headphones.
Yeah, what kind of headphones what kind of headphones
Penetronic,
you got?
Rick, on Penetronic, them rigs, what's the wireless joint? What they 800? I think they're the 800 series. I think they like one of the
Oh,
newest
you
ones.
got the rigs?
Yeah, remember? I ain't tell
Ah.
you. My other one that I had pop. I said, yo, my daughter wanted that thing so bad that shit pop. I used to fight her so she wouldn't get it. Them doing popped on me. I like the cord to them or roll. They so thin. Like it got lash on the chin. And I stood up real quick. Instead of like headphones, you know, usually headphones I have, and it just pop off my head, or if I don't notice it, or snag out my head or whatever. That's just a pop. I said, what the fuck? Oh,
Hey, I
Oh
think that's
wow.
an invention we need to make. This baby proof.
Right. Somewhere the microphone
I think,
can't
I
get
think
broke.
nah.
That would be
I always understand.
that,
I said if they baby proof, that mean they broke.
they mean they what,
Babies will
bro?
find a way to break anything. Baby proof,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
toddler proof. If
Right,
they can
right,
make
right.
it toddler proof, it can withstand anything.
Why do you think stores like Oshkosh and Carter's are so popular? They made child-proof clothes. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, they made a lot of my money.
Yeah. See, I ain't lying. Uh,
I mean that's what's up. Hey, so hey, check this out, man. Just recently we've been dropped with the trailer for the Black Widow, and when I sat back and watched, because I've been anticipating the arrival of the Black Widow movie, and not for no damn Captain Marvel. That I was really hoping that could have been a Black Widow movie in that place that could have hit that $1 billion, but they want to give us Captain Marvel. But instead, now we actually get a chance to get a Black Widow movie, and I'm my hype train. I was so excited to see the Black Widow trailer because everybody says like a John Wick type movie. But then when I actually sat down and watched the trailer, I started noticing things like, um, is this movie in phase 4? Is it a part of the Infinity Saga? Do this actually leads up to anything about the phase 5, and where Marvel is going to take the next step into the movies, and like, do it actually have any impact on Marvel, or is it just another filler movie and they just put it out because the fan keep asking for a Black Widow movie, so they just giving it to us now because it's over with. And on a preview, look like I seen everything, like the opening scene all the way to the resolution of the movie. So my first initial thoughts of the trailer was a downgrade from, like, I was excited to not so much. So I want to know if anybody feel the same way I felt about their initial thoughts of this trailer that just dropped on us recently. Let's start off with the lady Ro. Uh, so Ro, what are your thoughts about the Black Widow trailer? You still excited for it?
Yeah, I want to see it. I just hope that they kind of, for the casual, give a little bit more perspective into her background. Like, they don't have to go too far in detail, but give enough of it so they can understand her background.
I mean, but they didn't really talk about what it is, Buddha patch, unless you caught something a little bit more about it, because it don't even look like they even explain nothing about her. It was going to explain that about her and her sister that was supposed to be.
I mean, like, I want to see them.
So you are like, it's more than one trailer for Black Widow. They already showed one before when all of them was children.
uh-huh.
Right, but that was a
That
little
was the
flash
first one
scene.
they showed.
But that was a flash scene. Like the way the movie is taking place is basically going to be.
All right, I'm gonna tell you like this. You didn't did that before. We didn't had this conversation before, and you didn't found out what you saw wasn't the whole movie. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be too judgmental on this because we don't know where this movie going.
That's
Right.
I
true.
think what
Because I'm telling, like, I'm from my point of view, they finna tell you the story that there's more than one Black Widow, and Black Widow ain't like she not dead. Just like Gamora, like they gonna find out a way to bring Gamora back. They gonna find out a way to bring Black Widow back. Because like basically, if you paying attention to the talks, they trying to actually keep most of the cast from the first phase in Marvel. The
I
people
mean,
that want that don't mind staying, that you know what I'm saying, they still trying to keep them people around.
Right. The only person that they lost was Robert Downey Jr. and they always could use him in AI form, so he's not a loss.
Hey, but at the same time, the other day he was talking about he thinking about returning as Iron Man.
I heard that
He
was
that
only
was a
for
statement
the
that he
what
made.
if. I thought that
No,
was
it
only
was a
for the what
statement that
if.
he made. He made a statement that he wouldn't mind returning as Iron Man. He didn't say he was going to do it.
Yeah.
Right. And then
I heard that that he wouldn't mind returning. He would do it for the what if series. He'd
right,
voice the
that's
character.
number voice acting, yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Chris Evans for Captain America. So Ro, what you thought? What about the way they showed the action scenes with her and her sister was like there was almost mirror, like it was a mirror match.
I thought that was pretty fly.
And I mean, you can
Because the
tell.
first question popped in your head was like, "Who is this?"
Yeah, so you think that the fight scenes they sold you on the fight scenes because the way they was showing, the way they was the choreograph on the fight scene, it kind of gave you like the Civil War fight, like it kind of gave you that fight like the way they fight like that.
I mean, I like to make sure that sometimes they give you like fight scenes in the preview, but they may not necessarily be in the movie. So I need them to keep some of the stuff that they put in these previews in the actual movie.
Yeah. So what you think that that it meant when they was talking about family at the end of the trailer when they was showing Black Widow and a couple of the other characters? At the end scene when at the end of the trailer when it was her the dude out for Stranger Things that played the police officer. He was I forgot who he was supposed to be playing, but I know they were showing her and her sister, and they was talking about family.
So yeah, I do believe they're gonna probably give you, based off that scene, I took it as though they finna give you a little bit more about her background and her family, like where she came from.
Yeah, but do you think do you think that has something to do with the Avengers? Well, like when she was talking about her family and stuff like that, she that they the only family that she have. Like, do that? You think they have something to do with that? Why they standing it out like as in like she what I'm saying for her to say that the Avengers was her only family, but them to talk about them like she's saying that's her family over there, and that's not. I mean, that's actually after she'd have met the Avengers though.
Right. This is after she has met the Avengers, but you have to realize. I guess you have to look at it the amount of time frame that she has been gone away from over there. So she really hasn't interacted with these people in so long that she's now have adapted to her Avenger family.
I don't know. To me, it feel like some Agent Spy shit.
The spin I'm finna put on this is the fact that they are trying to kill her.
The ones that sitting around the table, or the one that she calling family.
The rest of the like once she left and went completely rogue and started working for Shield, the whole organization was been trying to kill her since then. That's why she was saying the Avengers are her only family. Because the people she grew up with, they trying to knock her off. She came from a group like they all assassins.
From Russia, right?
No, no, they got a Black Widow in each country.
Yeah, and then
Each major country,
Oh yeah, because they
each
had a
major
whole
country.
little scene in there where they showing all these different women dressed in the same outfit, and they were practicing.
yeah, then they showed the White Widow suit, her in a white suit.
No, this would been the whole series. They were all dressed in black. It was it wasn't even like 3 seconds. So it was about 20 girls in the same room. The room was dark, and they all appeared to be dressed in like red and black.
They was training her.
Yeah, they were
She talking
training.
about when
Yeah.
they was them getting trained.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, so what about the other thing, the reveal of her white suit? did you like the costume design or you didn't care for it?
It was alright.
That's one of them Easter eggs.
Yeah. So what about you, Bound?
You got bone stepped off.
It was cool. I mean, I used to, you know, she ain't one of my favorite characters, so you know.
So Avengers, she not one of your favorite characters?
I ain't give a fuck if she died. Shit.
Okay, what about the MCU?
I didn't know. She wasn't. I never.
Name the top 3 then.
In the MCU?
Yeah.
Shit. MCU. I like let me see. I like Storm. Storm would be one.
She ain't in the MCU yet.
What, in the MCU?
Yeah. That's why I specifically say MCU.
In the MCU.
Yeah, they do.
But like, he talking about like
Here we go again.
He talking about like he talking about females. He talking about like everybody that was in the Avengers.
Yeah, I'm talking about in movies. That's the MCU, right?
Storm wasn't there. Yeah, the movie. Yeah,
I'm talking about in the movie. That's what I'm talking about in the movies. But I like in general. Like I said, I didn't never follow Black Widow like that.
Oh well, in general, yeah, but I'm just talking about in the MCU wise.
Ain't that who you got?
Man, they got so many women in the MCU. They got Captain Marvel.
I don't like her. I ain't even watched the movie.
Okay, keep going. He ain't gonna like her anyway. I know it. I got a feeling about that one.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go straight to the gut punch right now. Then, you got T'Challa's sister.
Yeah, I like Siri. I mean, yeah, that's number one. Like,
what the?
I like what? No, I like Like I said, man,
they got rescue.
Okay, say the Black, take the whole Black Panther. Every woman in Wakanda, I like. Let's put it that way.
So you ain't gonna go see the Black Widow movie?
Hell no. What you gonna see?
So you're not a fan of Scarlett Johansson?
I ain't for one thing. I ain't a fan of prequels. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Not a fan of prequels. I don't like going back. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's good. It's something that is good, but I'm not kind of a fan of prequels. Like I don't, you know. I think about it is it's not a. I can see if this prequel was all the way back when she first started. No, this sets between what?
I mean, this actually should have came out before Endgame, and it should have been in the place of Captain Marvel.
So she already with the Avengers. So I already know the end game. I know.
I bet y'all wrong.
Hey,
you know what I watch?
I feel like after this, you don't know what the heck's gonna happen.
That's true. But I'm just saying that she's been around for a while. We've seen her in different movies, but they never really kind of gave you that much detail about her background. So that's why I said they should have been doing it.
Yeah, and it could have an impact on going forward in the MCU. See, that's the thing I'm looking forward to. Like with Bound saying that's how the preview actually looking is showing right now. It giving me that feel of this is it. But then you got to think about it. Marvel is notorious for only giving you like the first 15 minutes of a movie and in the previews. So you don't know what's going on in the movie. But because
like they said, they saw Taskmaster in there. I want to see him, see how they use him.
Right, he might be a side villain.
I like him as a villain. You know, that's something different. We ain't heard no movie with him in it. You thought you'll see him, so I was like, it is what it is. You know, I mean, I'm not jumping up Jesus like Flip say.
Yeah, I mean, but Taskmaster, he should be like on a Netflix show type villain, like Bullseye or something like that. I don't think.
I mean, most of the time when I saw Taskmaster like in cartoons, he was going head up with he was going head up with Spider-Man.
But he's like a top tier B-list type of villain though, ain't he? Like he's fought like a lot of freaking people.
I mean, he have, but he ain't got that name. To me, he ain't got that name recognition to be on that level.
I mean, for a casual, yeah, but I feel like for a diehard, nah.
But
He
I'm
should
talking
have
about
been.
for Black. What'd you say, Savage?
Huh?
He should have been one of Captain America villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him. Yeah, that
Cause
would have
that's
made
who
more.
Someone
he
said,
fought him. That's who he really was fighting most of the time.
yeah. Someone said, the Soviets got a Captain America, and he
Yeah.
might pop up.
The Soviets got a Captain
World
America.
Taskmaster
War Eagles, huh?
didn't Taskmaster fight some of the, not all the X-Men, but some of the people in the X-Men?
Most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought he
Just
had
about
ties with them.
just about everybody in Marvel is
Yeah.
that was a level of fighting. You wasn't fighting cosmic beings, but as far as Earth people on Earth, you fought a lot of people.
Yeah, so I tell you, he's good enough to be in the movies. I say that at
And,
least.
I mean, but I don't think him as being main villain material. Let's say it that way. He's not main villain material.
okay, well, if you want to say that,
Eh,
Killmonger wasn't supposed to be main villain material. You see how good they did with that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Okay.
every villain fits the big screen.
I wouldn't say every
That's
villain,
true.
but I get
That's
what
I,
you're
true.
said,
saying.
I don't think every
True.
villain.
You don't. That's true, but you don't know until
You try.
somebody that actually
Good. So,
work on it.
Taskmaster's real
Oh,
good, like
shit,
in the
my phone
DC Batman movies. He really good. I like that. Like
That's wrong person, man.
I thought, you know what? You're right. You're right. I forgot to
Yeah,
say.
but with Taskmaster, the only thing about with him is his powers is basically copying your powers and your fighting style. So basically mimic what you do.
Don't he got a photographic memory?
Yeah, but I don't really see him with like
Yeah, he
purpose.
he can. His power is to basically copy what you do, but he still think about how many people he done fought and copied all they fighting styles too, and he mixed
It's
all of them
blended
together.
right. He blended in together,
Like,
making
he
Hey,
some style out of everybody else style.
really not that. Like, he a real good fighter. Like, don't get that twisted.
hey, ain't this coming out after Bucky and the Winter Soldier? I mean Bucky and Falcon. What is it? Falcon and Bucky, the Winter Soldier and Falcon. Y'all know the TV show I'm talking about on Disney Plus with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
I
Whichever
don't know
way.
when it's coming out. I
Yeah,
don't know when it's
I
coming
can't come out. Yeah, because I know it come out before Black Widow. So think about it, because I know it's gonna be like TV series after TV series finish, movie. After movie, it's gonna be another TV series. After TV series finish, movie. Like right now, that'll be So if they come out in January and Black Widow come out in March, so they'll be like having to tie somewhere into what's going on, even if it's a time jump. It gotta have some type of relations to it. Or maybe I'm just overreaching. It's a possibility I could just be overreaching. So Flip, what about you? What you thought about the Black Willow trailer?
I'm gonna watch it on. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna watch it on Flip Money Cody edition on Xbox. Savage, I'm gonna have to we gonna have to talk later so I can continue helping you out with that Cody vote. But I have a problem with it. I mean, she's not my favorite character at all, but I'm just saying, I like to see how they do the origin story. You know what I'm saying that's what I want to see. I want to see. I ain't gonna be too critical. Like, nah, like that. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see what they do. How they gonna
And you think
do
it's
this.
gonna be more tied into phase 4 with the Infinity Saga, or you think it's gonna be more tied into phase 5 with the future of MCU?
Nah, I think it's gonna be tied in with the last phase, phase 4. I can't. Nah. This is before that, so I think they gonna bridge that gap and lead it up to how from how she became an assassin all the way on up to bam to this stage to the last that we just
Yeah,
seen.
Yeah, but the thing about Spider-Man was the last entry of the Infinity Saga. They said that's gonna close that chapter, and everything after that should be working towards Phase 5. So if they gonna open up Phase 5 with a Phase 4 movie, unless they got the trickery. So you really think it's gonna relate more to the Infinity Saga?
Yeah, think about it. Well, see, with Spider-Man, they started off Spider-Man with that saga. They didn't start her off with that. You know what I'm saying? She was already in there. So they show when they did Spider-Man, they showing you like, okay, this is how he became Spider-Man. Fast forward, bam, it wasn't that long ago when you watch Spider-Man, like, bam, okay, he's still a young boy. She's not. So it's already the connection is already there. They got more leg room work with to push out. She's dead.
So Bone, you think the same way Flip just did about that the Black Widow movie gonna tie in more to the Infinity Saga?
Yeah, a lot of people think that. Yeah, a lot of people think that on interweb that I kind of watching and they was breaking, trying to still break down the still saw. They was figuring it's just a bridge to the gap. Like this is what she was doing. This is how this is at this time what she was doing and this and that. It might bridge in. You know what I'm saying? Some other stuff that we didn't know what was going on.
Only way this work, unless they pull in another Black Widow. Okay, we're gonna show you the beginning of her storyline. Bam, she died. Bam, we pull up another Black Widow and put her in this movie. That's the only way they're gonna do that. That's the only way you can do that. Other than that, she's dead. Unless you plan on bringing in someone else, just get familiar with her story, who she is, and by them showing you that there's more than one Black Widow, and they show you how it all unfolds. Then they can take another Black Widow and continue on that Black Widow until Phase 5 if they want to. See, they can do that.
Okay, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So Ro, you on the same boat with Flip too, as in 100 that the Black Widow movie gonna tie more into Phase 4, the Infinity Saga, or you think it's gonna tie in more to like what's gonna go on in the future of the MCU, even though Black Widow gonna be set into past?
I mean, the way that I think they're gonna try to do is kind of bridge the gap and bring 4 and 5 together. Because looking at how they're going about it, they could easily replace her with her sister.
Yep.
Right. So you're saying, I'm just saying, like the movie, you think so it's gonna be basically the whole movie is gonna be based upon stuff that's going, the Easter eggs and stuff that's going on in Phase 4 with the Infinity Saga then. And it ain't gonna have nothing, or it's gonna be based more about, like you said, with her sister, and her sister could be the Black Widow that's gonna and lay the groundwork for Phase 5. Because this Black Widow movie is the first movie in Phase 5, and they clearly said this is the start of Phase 5. So I don't see them, even though it's set in the past, this being anything to do with the Infinity Saga. I think they're not going to even bring that. If they do, it's going to be a small egg. It's going to be more on what's going to be happening in the future.
Yeah, that's why I said bridge the gap. So therefore they can give you her background, but then also introduce you to her replacement.
Okay, yeah. So Savage, you going with the bridge theory too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, yeah.
That's what I've been talking about the whole time.
Bridging the gap, huh? Hey,
I mean, once I saw the first initial preview, and they showed all them different Black Widows, I knew what they was trying to do, and that's what I've been trying to explain to you for the longest.
Right, I feel you. So since Chaos, he back in here, and he ran again. On that disappearing note, hey, let's speak about somebody else that disappeared and changed up. Let's think about this person. He that came from being Robin. Now he's known as Nightwing. Now, I know that Savage, you wait till everything over with the bench, Rogue and Chaos. But I want to ask y'all a couple of genuine questions, even though everybody know the show is spoilerific. Say, Savage, what you think about Robin? He getting his name or Dick Grayson. I say that so because they got so many different Robins, so you can know exactly which one I'm talking about. He get his name. from Mexican folklore, and that's how he become Nightwing. So what do you think about his origins of him becoming Nightwing compared to on some of the different where you read?
I don't ever really remember reading one where they actually explain where the fuck he got his name from.
And I remember the change in the comic books, but I'm like with Savage. I remember them saying why he changed it.
I thought it had something to do with
They
blood
got-
agent.
No, I don't remember no Mexican
They
stuff, but I
had
do know.
Sea Patrol.
Yeah, I do know when he came up with the name Nightwing, that was based off of him becoming an adult. He don't have to be the boy you wanted.
Yeah, yeah, like that's all they ever explained about him being Nightwing. They never said where the name actually came from.
Damn.
I just thought he just wanted to get away from
So
Batman and do his own thing.
I mean,
I got you.
basically that's like basically what both of y'all saying right. Like, but they never explained like that was what Lloyd came from and none of that shit. They never explained that.
All right. So what you think about the concept they bringing to the table?
I mean, if that's what they want to do with it, cool. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, you're not a big fan of the Titans. So what you think? Think Rogue Nightwing getting his origin story
It
from
seems
our folklore?
opinion on it. So
Yeah, it's just an opinion.
I don't know. I guess that seems odd to me, considering the fact that I know that the way it was done in the comic books is that he switched it because this is him coming into his own. He's no longer a child. So, like Flip said, he's no longer the boy wonder. So, to try to add something different into that, they're going to have to find, I don't know, some middle ground on that.
Right, but hey, what about this here? What about say this here? The reason why it was because of Batman, but it wasn't because of Batman. It was more because of Jason. Jason said he was the Robin, and he made it clear that he was going to be the offended of Robin. So Dick Grayson was saying, well, he got to figure out who he was going to be if Jason was going to be Robin. So that was more of an indicator of him just saying he got to let the Robin persona go because he still
Until
was
he
trying to
became
hold
Red
on.
Hood, if that is.
Huh?
I thought
I said
Dick
until he
like
became
went over
Red
to
Hood,
college or
that
something.
is.
And old boy took
And
the
it's
map.
true, Jason did become red. You heard it.
Hey, Sam, the
yeah,
mic get going.
that's something they changed.
What'd you say?
That's something they changed. That's something they changed from the comic book because Jason wasn't even second Robin.
Who was the second Robin?
Um, the one that became Red Robin.
Red Robin was Jason Todd.
There we go. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear
No,
you.
All right.
No.
Jason Todd was Red Hood.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
he's the Red Hood.
Right.
I forgot. Oh
What's
boy, see, you had Dick,
which
Jason.
Robin?
Got the other fucking
What's the
boy
name of
name.
the Robin that became Red Robin?
You talking about Tim Drake?
Tim Drake. Yeah.
Tim Drake.
Tim
Yeah,
Drake was the second Robin.
yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
all
Tim
about
Drake was
Drake.
Yeah.
Jason was the third Robin.
I don't know why they did it in this order, but or maybe he there. I mean, it is there. I don't know why they did it the way that they did it on the show.
Is that girl they show in the cartoon?
That's the last one.
Is she canon?
That's the last one. She's supposed to be canon. That's the last Robin. That's the last one. That's when that's like it's
You talking about girl
supposed
with
to
the
be.
glasses?
Yeah, he talking about the geeky looking John. Yeah. It's supposed to be, but don't quote me on that. That's just that's what they say, but I would probably have to go back and look at that again and see if that's really canon. But like I was saying, I got disconnected. That Nightwing
Yeah, my phone had
is
died earlier.
that Nightwing thing is supposed to be her from becoming of age. That's why he had got that name, Nightwing. Plus, Batman had got a other Robin, so why would he still be called Robin? I don't know about no Mexican stuff. I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
you
just
see
know.
Titans?
Yeah, I seen the Titans. I seen it.
Yeah.
No, that's
So,
what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I don't remember none of that. I remember he changed his name because he wasn't the Boy Wonder no more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that name, like the Boy Wonder. That's
he
what
didn't
one of
want to.
the
He didn't
first
want to be
names.
wondering no more, huh? He
No,
wasn't
he's
wondering.
not. Yeah, right. He a grown man now, so
Right.
I don't damn. But, you know.
Yeah. He went to the night wing, huh? The dog spot. So, hey, so Flip, from season 1 to season 2, how much of an improvement you think that the show has came?
Other than that bullshit when you seen her dad and it was all CG, um,
Hey, do you know that I'm gonna still say that was half season 1. The first half of that episode was season 1.
hold on, that first half was better than that second half. When we seen him, the second half was when he seen him. I was like, why?
Okay, well,
I mean,
that first episode then.
yeah, but do I think it's a better? Yeah, it's a whole lot better.
What you think about the introduction of Superboy?
Too
You
fast.
know, yep.
Also, so Bound, you what about you before we get hopping on that? Season 1 to season 2, what you think it was? It was a big improvement.
Yeah, production wise, I mean, it's
What
cool.
about story?
Story is cool. I mean, it's cool. It's not like
Hold on, Bone. The production always been good, man. It's only one thing that been the production joint is still the same, other than when you seen her pop. That's the only thing that looked messed up. Like, come
I said
on,
it
man.
got good.
You know what I'm saying? But that was that one episode. That was just that one episode. That's one episode. That's it, man. Other than that,
like I say, they brung in Superboy too damn quick.
I think they did.
Let me ask you some question about it. Then,
down the line.
Question, Bound. What you think about Superboy backstory?
Well, he a clone.
Yeah.
I always thought he was a clone. That's what I was told. He was a clone.
Yeah, I mean, I always heard he was a clown, but he had a different backstory too. But they went with him clown from Lex Luthor and Super.
That depends on what era of DC comics you read.
Yeah, I mean the story that they came with was good. Like he was cloned from Superman and Lex Luthor.
Well, that's a canon storyline already.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it was nothing wrong with it. Now, I mean, it's like it doesn't matter. Like, okay, like how they achieve or how they got on Superman DNA doesn't matter. It is what it is. He got it.
I mean, it ain't hard to get DNA because Superman could his hair could have came down. You can get off a hair.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Blood. If I mean,
you know,
who know who Superman?
I mean, but look at this. Although rather
from coffee, and
I'll give you an example. Remember when Supergirl got trapped? Her and her boyfriend at the time, the other alien dude, and they put her in kryptonite and took their blood.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe something like that could have happened.
It got to be something on a real Draxter level where though he was able to get his blood, because you can't just get you just can't get Superman DNA, not off no coffee mug or none of no fingerprint.
You can't get that. You can't. You get your DNA today off your coffee mug.
Yeah, but you got to talk about. We talking about Superman.
Man, Superman's an alien. You gotta remember, he's from a whole different planet.
Yeah, he have no.
That can work all different. Different biology.
Yeah, he have no fingerprint, no saliva glands. Like
hey, Savage, your mic got going.
I mean, only thing I can think of is how they got it is he probably was fighting. So who knows who the hell he was fighting? Maybe he already had fought. I'm assuming since Batman old as fuck, he had probably already fought Doomsday, whooped his ass, the blood squirted like and they took his DNA and just kept rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing real simple.
Okay. So what about crypto? Where they get crypto from? Because I must have missed that part when they were actually explaining crypto.
Crypto was already in there with him. Crypto was in there with him. Crypto, You know what? I think damn, how did Crypto get his power? Because Crypto was a regular human dog. He was just human. I think damn, I cannot remember how how he became that.
Yeah, Bone, you know how
He,
Crypto
he
became
ended up
high?
getting infused with like Superman's DNA or some crazy shit.
Probably, you know what? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to
They
say.
might, yeah, they might was testing it on
If
him. He
that's
might
the
was a weapon.
case, he shouldn't be.
Because Crypto
He
Crypto
was.
actually was originally Superman dog. So why they gave it to Superboy, I don't know. But I mean, it is what it is. So I don't care. But I forgot how he became Crypto. I forgot that whole backstory about the damn dog. I ain't give a shit anyway. Fucking Superman, super dog. Next, you're gonna have a super cat, super rat. You know what I'm
It's something about
saying?
Hey,
Starfire, her sister. They got a whole story arc about her sister is taking over, and Starfire she has to go. We gotta fight her sister or something to be the queen.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. What
that's a pretty cool. I
that's
think
an
her.
active storyline. Story Teen Titans.
Right,
yeah.
right.
That's
She's
that's
wait a minute, who was
work
supposed to be the
there.
oldest? Her sister or her or
That's
Starfire?
I think Starfire the oldest, right?
I think yeah.
Nah, Starfire's the youngest.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I don't remember her.
Blackfire's the oldest because remember, Blackfire was I think she was supposed to like take the throne, but she ended up being that condition, so they ended up giving it to Starfire, and then she got mad because of that.
Starfire didn't really want it.
Yeah.
I know
That's
that
why
Starfire never.
yeah,
Yeah,
because the throne was really supposed to go to Blackfire, but she had that condition to where she couldn't she didn't have like the regular abilities and shit. So they were like, all right, since this one's kind of ill, we'll give it to the next best one, which is Starfire,
that's why I didn't mean I get an old
and
boy.
that's how that whole bluff feud started, I think.
I know old boy. I know old boy trying to get her to come back so she can rule, but she don't want it. Like
Right.
at least they was getting that right because she never wanted that.
I didn't know before she came to Earth she was married though to another dude.
Yeah, they wasn't married, but they was
Yeah.
they was single.
Engaged.
They was with it.
You
I
know
mean,
how they them
Yeah.
ceremonial
Yeah,
empire,
ceremonial.
all
Yeah.
crazy stuff like that. This
right.
is who you
And
supposed to marry.
maybe
Also coming to the American bullshit.
yeah, they be doing some stuff, man. They be got some extreme stuff like Dove and Hawk, like how they was showing like Hawk he go to the bar and he don't want nothing to drink, but he asking where the strong stuff at, and he get the fight and Hawk and Dove's story up. It was a love hate type thing. So Flip, you liked it? They whole little story arc into the team's Titan High, because you notice that everybody had their own little story arc, and they separated Hawk and Dove. And do you think they kind of like went overboard with the whole Hawk snorting powder and doing all the
Yeah, that shit. I ain't care,
yeah,
man. That shit a little overboard. They went a little too much. Number one, Dick Grayson was smashing that first. So I mean, they would they twist that whole thing around and turning that joint to like some real love shit. They did. I think they did that shit for the female to drag the female into that shit. Cause I think like, hold on, what the hell? Like, come on, man. I wouldn't want to do that, man. Dick Grayson was hitting that. I mean, if you notice in the last season, she was still coming on to Dick Grayson and stuff. Like, yeah, remember what we used to do? Stuff and stuff. I'm like, come on, man. They be like, man, you stay away. And it ain't took until season 2 to actually find out what it was because you thinking like, oh man, nigga, you trying to run up on my chick, man? You slimy. It ain't took until season.
you think he trying to backdoor
Really and to tell you why he really what the really situation was is because Dick was lying. Dick had lied to them.
Right.
But you know.
So Bound, you feel they're going a little bit overboard especially with the Hawk and Dove and the love triangle and the sex and him on drugs and they actually showing the drugs and stuff and the fights.
Nah, man, they trying to sell it.
Come out rehab.
That shit sells. That shit put people on the seats. Like I said, like Flip said, they kind of cater to that soap opera group.
Mm-hmm. That shit was funny. Shorty jumped on top of him like, yeah, we're gonna do this, isn't it?
Right. He over there.
Oh my god. She said, I thought you was hot. He did the
Hey you know, said he sold him for $100. Buy more drugs.
She hopped on that. She hopped on him, trying to poke that thing out. He went right to sleep. Nah, baby, I'm going to sleep.
And hey, the last person that they kind of like messed over, to me personally, I actually gotten attached. You know, sometimes it'd be hard to get attached to the characters because they don't have correct character build. But this in particular character, Beast Boy, when they first showed him on season 1, they didn't do him no justice. But on this season here, then you actually got a feel of who Beast Boy is and his level of loyalty and stuff like that, because of the things that he went through for being loyal, and the by how it backfired when everybody turned their backs, and he was the only person that actually had to suffer for everybody else, and he was the, you know, he had that feel. So is I'm the only person on Flip that you was attached to him too?
Well, Beast Boy,
Yeah. Or you felt like he was being a sucker?
No, I don't think he was a sucker. I just think that, you know, I mean, he a kid. What you expect? He believed in that Teen Titan thing, man.
Yeah, but you see how old girl did him and brainwashed him and had him doing all types of stuff, and
no, that was fucked up.
Yeah, he gonna be messed up for life. You seen the way he was shaking and he doing stuff, you know, scarring his brain.
The only thing I was wondering, like, why are they not making him transform into a lot of other type of creatures and stuff? That's what I was wondering. Like, when they gonna start doing that? Like, come on, you could turn this motherfucker to a green lion. You could turn him to a green elephant. Like, what are we doing here? Like, switch up the character. But I don't know. Maybe for him it's still the beginning stage. Maybe he don't know how to change it to all the other creatures yet. So I don't know. That's still yet to be seen.
Right. What about his love interest, Raven?
That motherfucker trying to hit that.
Yeah, and she's trying to go. They need to go run behind Dick. She always be asking about Dick.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? She look like. I'm done. Yo, you shouldn't laugh. I was trying to ignore that shit. Laugh. I would have just kept going. I can't say, yo, stop it. I'm about to leave the podcast. I can't do this shit. I can't do this. Yo, why you had to do that? Why did you have to do that, yo? Why you had to do that? You should have said, hey man, you gotta hit your mute mic. You hit the mute mic when you about to laugh. I can't do this shit. I can't do this.
Hey, with that, hey, who had the best story arc for you out of the characters on the Titans? On season 2.
To be honest with you,
you too, Bound. Have you seen it?
Man, I like Starfire shit.
Starfire?
Yeah.
I like they teased her, but they
didn't give out enough.
Yeah, they didn't give enough to make you really feel like what's going on. It felt bland. It just really felt bland.
I'm trying to think whose story was backstory was better.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go with Crypto. And don't say Bruce Wayne.
This motherfucker. You know what? You know what? To be funny, I honestly, I think after knowing all the thing that happened and stuff, I still think Dick great. I mean, Hawk. I think Hawk's story would I gravitate more because it made you. It showed you like why he really wanted to become a Titan, or why he wanted to become a crime fighter, since the fact that his brother died, and him and his brother started out with him and his brother, and he got killed. Like, no, we gonna be better than Batman and Robin. Next thing you know, the bull get killed. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the? That's messed up. I think I understand why. Don't get me. Even though it's over the top what they did with the coke and stuff, but on some real shit, him of all people, I understand why, because he had a lot of stuff affecting him more than anybody. Starfire with nothing more than a spoiled little brat who just like, fuck this, I'm going somewhere else off the planet. Up, I'm going. Beast Boy was was tragic that that his popping him down on in a safari hunt, but he can still come back from it. He's still young. Uh, uh, I think Hawk and them is more. Hawk Jones was more connected and stuff because he really had a connection with his little brother. Like in case y'all don't know, his brother is black, so he got a biological brother that he had that he looked after ever since he was young. Because when they show you his story from when they was young all the way up to now, to what made him join the Avenger, and I mean not the Avenger, the Titan and all that other stuff. I think that one to me was better. I think that was the best storyline.
Hey, know who you forgot all about?
So
Deadshot, and then his two kids. What's his daughter name that was on there? Cause the one that ran away with Jason.
I don't know that little heifer name, but I know what you're talking about.
Hey, say Seven, what's Deadshot? Do you know anything about Deadshot kids?
I thought he had 3.
Deadshot that one fucking kid.
He don't have no kids.
What was that one?
Deathstroke.
That's true. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought he had more than that. Well,
I don't know nothing about Deathstroke kids. I don't know nothing about them. So
I could have sworn he had more than that, but okay, we'll run with that. I ain't really. That really ain't bothering me.
They might, but they were just showing two. One of the son that would, huh?
I say all I know is Deadshot had a daughter. I don't know nothing about Deathstroke kids.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so hey, so what about this question out the Titans? Who would y'all like to see on season 3? Even if even y'all like Rogue and Savage who haven't seen season 2, who would y'all like to see join the Titans and become because y'all know if they put crypto on them, anything is possible. So say Rogue, who would you like to see join the Titans TV series?
I don't know.
I mean, you got people like me.
They need to switch kids.
I would say Kid Flash, not the Kid Flash from the I would go with the white Kid Flash, the Wild West out there, just to give it a different.
The white Wally West.
Yeah,
they need to take the one out the movie and put him in there.
Of a CW?
No, he talking about the MC. He talking about the DC movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Wild West from the DC movie, the one that pretended to be Barry Allen.
And then they explain it. That ain't fair. That explain it for me.
Right, give you some hope. Give you some hope, huh? So, what about you, Chaos? Who would you like to see join the team? Join the Titans? I don't know why I'm about to say I'll be about to say Teen Titans, but the Titans.
I don't know. I really don't. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
I give him a moment to think about it. So Bond, what about you? Who would you like to see join the Titans?
Damien.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be fire right there.
I want to see all the damn Robins.
You would like to see all the Robins, but
I want to see Robin. I want to see all the Robins, and I want to see Wonder Woman coming in there twerking while Superman doing a Harlem Shake.
If they do Robin, I mean, if they do Damien, that mean they got to bring in the real Superboy.
Talking about the son of Superman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that'd be something.
He part of the Titan too.
Yep.
And what is his name? Aqualad. Was it Aqualad?
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, Aqualad. What the other one name was? Cyborg.
Yeah.
Cyborg was a part of him.
Yep.
But
yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say that
on the cartoon show, Aqualad runs motherfucking the Titans.
I was going to say Cyborg, but you know.
You wasn't gonna say that. You went blank for about 20 minutes. As you and
No,
Blank.
that was the first one that's come to mind. I was like, I want to see Cyborg back, but can't all get what we wish for.
I mean, you never know. You never know. Cyborg was in Doom Patrol.
Yeah, they might cancel Doom Patrol.
No,
Right.
he is going to cancel Doom Patrol. I'm gonna
Might
make
as
it
well
happen.
upgrade.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Hey, gonna make it happen.
I'm make him happen. You gotta realize
How
Doom Patrol is what I don't like about Doom Patrol is that you got Cyborg in there. You had Beast Boy in there, and I like the story that y'all came at. Y'all get stuck with the original story of Beast Boy. But what I don't like, Doom Patrol is a comedy. It was never meant to take seriously. It was never meant to take seriously. They made Doom Patrol out of a comedy on here. None of that stuff you really can't take seriously. Like, come on, really?
I mean, why would you take Doom Patrol serious? Look at the characters. Look how they look. It was either serious or depressing. You had to take your choice. I mean, it was either funny or depressing. That's how I had to look at Doom Patrol, me personally. But so Rogue, you ever thought about who would you like to see join the Titans yet?
I ain't thinking about it.
Okay, well that'll put a nail in the coffin for the Titans and move on to another controversial topic that everybody can't seem to get over. They're saying that it has too much of rights, what it is, social justice and rights movements and stuff like that.
People with the letters.
It's not to say the people with the letters on this in particular one, but it's people with some colorful letters. But with that being said, the Watchmen, man, hey, tell me this is not the best TV series show that's out when it comes to with the writing and the arc stories of right now, 2019. So Bone, is you caught up with the Watchmen TV series?
Yeah, I'm caught up with the Watchmen.
Hey,
so put it this way, that shit is fire. I get that. I don't give shit a 10, but that's a 9.9.9.9.9. Because it's that the twist, whoever.
Hey, so what you thought about the nostalgia?
Regina King need a Femi, straight up. The dude, that whole they will clean out, because you know what, they did stuff and they knew it was gonna be controversial, but they didn't give a shit.
Right.
They didn't care. They did what they wanted to do, and I'm glad HBO allowed them. So that's why we're liking some of these shows on one of these big ass networks, so you can do what the hell you want to do. But trying to put this shit on regular TBS and TNT and AMC, fuck that. Go to these where you can do what the hell you want to do.
Oh, the streaming
and it's showing it. It's showing the Watchmen.
It's also true flip screen.
Right. Hey, say Bone. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Mooch, man. You know what I'm saying? When he was saying nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Now, when they got to talking about the nostalgia pills that they was taking, man, when it's the Regina King went into her grandpa, you got to give her hands down. She need to be winning awards, because when they was
she needed Emmy straight up. They should already mail. They should be mailing that in the mail to her today.
Her acting is the truth. She looked at like her grandpa when she was her movements and the way she was carrying herself. She was actually showing like her grandpa. So what you thought about?
And she liked the same thing that her grandpa liked too.
That's what I'm about to ask you now. So what you think about when the mind of her grandpa?
Oh man, I was drinking, and the drink couldn't help me. And I watched the shit in VR. And I said, "Oh fuck!"
And you probably liked it too.
Take that shit off for about 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I had a nostalgia of something hitting me. Shit, fuck, what the hell?
Hold on, Chuck. No, you let that thing soak right into your fucking eye, burn right into your brain, dog.
Man,
you was happy. This
no, I was not happy about that. I was motherfucking no, nigga. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And then what made it bad, he was going back home to the wifey. And I'm like, you mother. It gave me emotional, like.
Okay, I figured we were gonna jump straight into this here. I kind of figured it.
What the hell you doing?
He's a gipper. That's all.
You want to talk about the first thought you want to talk about that she had when Regina King went in her grandpa head was the homosexual activity. So
Man.
you talk about the homosexual
That's
activity.
the first
So
song I don't remember.
huh? Yeah, that's all. So
Song I don't remember.
so let so let's
Remember,
But I'm,
remember her.
but I'm,
Remember her. Remember he said that she gonna see something. I want to. She gonna see something that she don't want to see.
yeah.
I think that was it.
Hey, so
Hey,
when a man came
say,
to
I got
the
a question. I got a question. I got a serious
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
On this person right here. Okay, answer this. How many people on this panel saw the Watchmen movie?
I watched the Watchmen movie.
So you know I did. You know I seen the
Okay.
movie and read the goddamn stupid ass. All right, comic book.
How in the fuck is the dude still alive when we saw him get killed in the Watchmen movie?
Which one? Which guy?
What guy?
The Hangman.
The who?
The
You talking
Hangman.
about Warshad?
The movie ain't
Her
Talking
canon.
about
grandfather.
Warshad?
You know,
Her
he talking about
grandfather.
the social dude. Yeah, I remember because they was
Her
going. That's when
grandfather
everybody
got
was.
killed in the
Yeah, that's when
Watchmen
the
movie.
comedian was like everybody's dying.
Yeah,
That
he
movie had-
did. You
Huh?
right. He actually
Yeah,
he
but
did die.
that movie ain't
He
canon. That movie has
actually got
they're going off the
murdered
graphic novel.
in
They're
the.
not
He
going off
got
that movie.
murdered in that movie. They showed his body when he got murdered. So how in the fuck is he still alive?
Because it's not canon. They don't consider that's a graphic. No, they going off the graphic novel. They're not going off the movie. The movie has nothing to do with it.
The movie
What's
is the
going on?
graphic novel. The movie
Yes,
is
it
the
is.
They're going off the graphic novel.
well, yes, that's the graphic novel. The movie is
It
based. That movie is based off the comic book.
to do with the same thing, Bone.
Yeah,
The
they
movie was
do.
going off the novel too. This
Yeah,
is
but I don't
this is
think
years.
the way they was coming out saying they wasn't talking. They don't really kind of want to touch
All
the
right,
movie.
all right, guys. I got an explanation. All right, so I forgot oh dude thing, the one above all above DC. He said, F with all this nigga alive. And that's what happened.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, right about that.
Plot.
I actually,
Plot.
I actually read that. I actually read that.
Plot beats everything.
DC at the time?
Something always got plot holes in the bone. I mean, you gotta look at it. It's
So
a
I said,
plot
was they
hole.
part of DC at the time when they make that movie?
I
Was
mean,
it part
but
of DC? No. Initially,
Yes,
when
it was, Bone.
initially
What was part of DC when they made the movie?
no, not initially, because the dude who wrote it, whatever, he couldn't get
But they
nobody.
still going off.
He
They
couldn't
still
get
going off
nobody
what
to
he
help
wrote.
him.
yeah, but you gotta think about the movie. Actually, had Dr. Manhattan at the end destroy everything, but in the comics, it was a squid.
It was a squid.
And in the TV series now, they talk about the squid.
They talk about the squid.
Yeah, that old boy had did. I forgot.
Because you can, but see, this is the thing you have to realize. This is the thing you have to realize. In the movie,
Hold up.
In the movie, that wouldn't have fly.
In the show, they still was blaming Dr. Manhattan for the
That
squid.
too. Yeah, they was.
In the
They
show.
still blame him. They still blame him for it, even though it was
Even
though it was whatchamacallit who did it. But it was just that in the movie, that wouldn't have looked right. Let's keep it real. In a fucking movie, would that look right? A big ass squid?
I mean, they could have did something futuristic looking, and then made it like squid.
That'd have been like them
Nah,
dropping
that's not
Godzilla
gonna
in the middle.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, Chuck. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. They had to. I mean, either way, they still blame Dr. Manhattan, but it was different ways.
Hey, so
was
what
just
about them
different ways
blaming
that they
Dr.
went about
Manhattan in China though? What's that's going on in China? Like when they were showing like Dr.
They
Manhattan.
blamed Dr. Manhattan for everything that went on bad in the world.
That was Vietnam.
Vietnam,
They showed when a comedian killed that person, he had the power to stop it. He didn't.
With a who?
Like he that's what people was getting mad. Like he had the power to stop.
I'm gonna ask you one question. I'm finna make you eat your words. You remember when you explained to me who that woman was, the FBI director, that was the comedian's daughter and the woman that he raped?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You explained to me, right?
Who?
Because I didn't know who the hell that was.
Oh, you didn't know that was Lori?
The comedian.
Like I said, you explained this to me. So how could they not be going off parts of that movie?
Yep. All that
ain't in the graphic novel, Lori. I ain't never read the graphic novel. So
hold on.
You
That's why you should hush.
Gotta get
That's
your
why you need to shut the fuck up.
popcorn.
That's
Gotta
why
get
you
my
need a hush. That's why you
popcorn.
need a hush. We did it before, Bo. We did it
That buttery
before.
tasting popcorn.
When you got the two dude, when you got the world's smartest man and them mixed up, and I told you that's not the same actor. You gotta calm down, chill. Stop doing jumping jacks for Jesus on this.
Yeah, go
Don't
So
sit
relax.
on
what?
that car.
Go sit in the
Okay, so what
corner.
about the thing with the Vietnam though? They were saying that Dr. Manhattan had changed the time on the whole war with Vietnam, and he stomped their whole city or something, and they were showing that. So, did they had anything to do with like with the comics on that note? Because I don't remember them saying nothing about that with the Vietnam, or they just somebody saying they
That
just
wasn't
bringing up.
in that wasn't in the movie, but in
He
the
did. It
comics,
did happen,
he
but
did
it was
all
there.
kinds of shit. Like they had him
Yeah.
doing all kinds of crazy shit. So that's possibly something they could have pulled out the comics. So I can't really say they
No,
did
they
or they
did.
didn't. 'Cause
They did.
they
They pulled
did.
that out. Yeah, they pulled that out the
'Cause
comic
I
book.
wasn't
They
really
did.
into the Dr. Manhattan comics that much.
Yeah, they did it.
Okay, okay. So hop back into the to the nostalgia. So when they were showing like him they were showing like his history, and they were showing about the Cyclops at the time. It wasn't 7K, it was called the Cyclops at the time, and they were showing about the not the I'm about to call it teleportation. When they was showing about the thing that hypnotize people and make them
Mind controlling and stuff.
mind control, yeah. So, do y'all think they have to do the 7K, because they were saying like from back in the days in his nostalgia, and now the Cyclops is the 7K. Now they trying to take over Dr. Manhattan. Do y'all think that the whole plan have something to do with mind control Dr. Manhattan, or how do y'all think that the 7K is trying to destroy Dr. Manhattan?
No, the
Okay.
7K Joe boy trying to be the 7K Dr. Manhattan. He trying. That's what he's trying to do.
But to be the next Dr. Manhattan, you got to destroy Dr.
No,
Manhattan.
he was gonna make. He was just like you got, like you said, you had another. This another. It was like to say the Russians had another Captain America, stuff like that. No, they are trying to. They didn't even
No,
know.
only one.
Only person I think that know who. Only person I think knew who was Manhattan was the grandpa in the Asian lady.
Okay, but this is what I think is stupid. As I said it before, Chuck, and I told you.
Hey, but
How are they going to destroy Dr. Manhattan and the dude is virtually a damn guy? The dude merged the universe. He created, as we know now, the new 52. He brought Superman father back, and Superman father snapped on him, smacked the shit out of him. Like, this is what you doing? So how are they going to stop someone who can warp reality? Regular people. I like to see how they going to do that.
and the fact of how they gonna kill him when even if his body disintegrate,
Say it again. Say
he
it
can
again.
bring himself back.
Right. So what did I see? You have to realize, even though this 30 or 40 years later
You
or
understand,
whatever,
Dr. Manhattan is already dead.
right? So even though this is like that, and I would say 30 years later, there's no way. Like what do they think they got to could do that? I don't get it. That's what and that's what
I
is yet
don't
to be
understand how
seen.
the fuck they think they can kill Dr. Manhattan.
That's what
That
I
part
don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get that. Which we know that they're not going to do it.
Hey, they just saying that, but it ain't like they actually did it. So I mean, anybody can say we're gonna try to do this here. That don't mean that the shit gonna actually work or even be possible. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm
That
just
could be
saying, like Dr. Manhattan, like he died with what it was. How many years later he resurfaced and he just materialized where the woman was that he was in love with.
Oh, it was no, it was a matter of it was the same day. No, it wasn't. It was damn, you right. What was it?
That was years later.
Was it? I think it was like a year or two later. I can't even remember. But you're right.
And that's when he was a regular person. Then he materialized himself back as Dr. Manhattan, and even that symbol that's on his forehead, he did that to himself.
Yep.
Like, and he healed instantly
with his finger, and he actually did that in a comic book. He carved that. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what the? That's
Like
what I'm
I
thinking.
don't
Like,
understand how they even think about they can kill this dude at all.
Well, can he get
They're,
hurt by some
they're the
type
chance
of?
to,
Can he get hurt by some type of tactile field? Something they was talking about.
no,
They can kind of.
Bone. The nigga
don't
brought
nothing
back.
hurt him.
Oh, listen. The nigga brought back Superman father.
No, I'm talking about in the show. I ain't talking
That-
about in the book. I'm
It,
not
it doesn't matter.
talking about in the
It's all
show. They
connected
think
now.
they can
It's
hurt
all,
him.
no, it's all connected. Even in the damn movie, the motherfucker walk on the surface of the fucking sun. What you think? What you think you got can hurt him? This motherfucker said.
I'm
This
not
nigga,
saying that you're
this
wrong.
nigga-
I'm talking about what they're thinking.
Saying like the biggest threat they could actually send at this dude is like the Kryptonians. That's about the best chance they got at stopping Dr. Manhattan.
and
Sending
when
all
we
the
say,
Kryptonians after him.
and when we're saying Kryptonian, we're seeing like Kryptonian, like Superman 1,000,000, when he all evolved into a higher power being, like Manhattan, all of them.
All of them at the same time.
Yeah, but y'all know Dr. Manhattan, they was talking about he materialized as a person as well. Who do y'all think that he materialized as? Because when the Chinese lady was talking to Regina.
Well, I know for a fact the Hangman and Dr. Manhattan was two different people, so it's not her grandfather.
Y'all don't know who Dr. Manhattan is? Y'all didn't see the last episode?
Yeah, we see
Yeah,
that.
but that ain't true.
I don't think that's so. I don't
That
think
is
that's so.
Yeah, her grandfather said he was Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, that's a lie.
No,
the
no.
Hangman, Dr. Manhattan was two different people.
Dr. Manhattan.
Her husband.
No, he talking about their husband. He talking about their husband. Savage.
Yeah, her husband is Dr. Manhattan.
I don't.
I don't think her husband was Dr.
They
Manhattan.
didn't show that.
Out of his head. The thing about it, everybody's saying he was using that so he can block off his thoughts. He wanted to become human again.
He was using that to block out his thought.
I mean, to block off of who
I'm
he is.
saying,
how powerful
Bone,
he is.
they didn't say that.
He wanted to see him. He
I'm
wanted
saying
to-
that's speculation. They didn't necessarily say that's who that was.
They never said it.
Yeah,
He
but
just went home and started beating the shit out of him.
I mean,
Like,
if that's your opinion of who you think that's cool, but they didn't say that.
I can't see it. I'm just saying. I can't see. Like,
okay.
shit is
When
weird.
you saw Regina King, when Regina King was a police officer, what you call it? She was a police officer in Vietnam. He told her already, I'm in love with you. And she said, how you know you're in love when you just met me? And he said, I know. I'm in love with you. I love you. I love you. She got, and you got to look at that.
That don't mean that's Dr. Manhattan.
What man has his weaknesses? Them damn women.
That's a fake out.
Do you understand how many it's DC we talking about, bro? It could be a lot of fucking people.
Yeah. This shit.
And there's a lot of people that dealt with, you know what I'm saying, that
You got to realize something, Bone. You got to pay attention, even in the comic book. As time went on, you do understand when he was fucking old girl and he was splitting himself into multiple things or whatever. He lost interest of humanity. Like, he didn't give a fuck no more about humanity.
Hey, Bone, when she got to beat him in his head, didn't he start showing like a blue tint on her or something?
It
Like
was
The same symbol that Dr. Manhattan put on his head.
That's him.
You say that's him?
I'm
You
saying
think
it's
it's him?
him. I think
You letting Bone, you letting Savage and Flip change your mind, or you still think her husband is Dr. Manhattan?
no, that's Dr. Manhattan.
That's Dr. Manhattan?
That's Dr. Manhattan.
Say Chaos, you up on Watchmen?
Hell no, can't get nobody to give me this damn HBO.
Oh, damn,
Man,
Cody.
you better watch that shit on.
He knew what the answer was gonna be.
Yo, yo. He said that shit so smooth. He did it better than me. Damn. I just got flipped.
Got flipped out of
Damn.
got flipped, huh?
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna call the cut.
I'm gonna congratulate Chaos on a successful joke tonight.
Yeah. Say, Rogue, you ever seen Watchmen yet?
I watched the first couple of episodes, but I just looked up some information about it, and it is saying that her husband is actually a form of Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, Bone was right. Bone was right.
A form. A form.
A form, not
A
the
form.
Dr.
Yeah,
Manhattan.
We'll find
Don't
No,
out.
say
they're
that.
saying
Yeah,
he
yeah,
is not
You're not
Dr.
saying
Manhattan. He's
he's
a
Dr.
form of
Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan.
He's a form. A form can mean
We'll
anything.
find, we'll find out.
That means that Dr. Manhattan could have made him.
Yeah,
That
he
could
said
be anything.
That's true.
We'll find out
it
Sunday.
came down in human
The
form.
form and being Dr. Manhattan is two different things. Because
Yep.
understand, Dr. Manhattan can be at
Anybody.
several places at one time.
Yep.
Hey, so you think Dr. Manhattan came down in human form as?
I don't know. Maybe what?
That's the
Maybe
problem. He could be more than one person in this damn show.
right.
Right,
So
right.
in other words, he can still be wherever he at, but also
He
be
could still
somewhere
be
else.
sitting on Mars and have different parts of him on Earth watching everything that's going on. And that's the type of shit that Dr. Manhattan always did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so what you think about when she beat the and she got the Dr. Manhattan ring out of her husband and she helped to hold it up. So
Is this the whole thing?
that
If
could
that
be
was the real Dr. Manhattan and she came home and to bust him in the head with a hammer, I don't think that would have happened like that.
No.
They saying, see, a lot of people saying that ring that she pulls out, that was trying to suppress his memory and stuff like that. He wanted to be a normal person. He did it to himself
Why?
because he wanted to get back to humanity. He got lonely. That's what people saying. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's true, but we can find out on Sunday.
We gonna find out.
ain't none of this canon because this all new. Like this was never in the comics.
Nope.
Everything that's going on in the show is all
After
new.
the comics. This is way after the comics.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
we don't.
They
don't
can
know.
go anywhere with it. That's the whole point that I'm saying.
Well, actually, it's not way after the comics. It's not because they still in the comics now. Like I said, he created the New 52. So actually, if they was gonna go after the comics or whatever, we should have saw Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aqualad. We should have seen all the multiverses and all.
Yeah, that's coming after Crisis. That's coming after
Right.
Crisis.
So if anything, Crisis, you would say, will be more accurate than this. So this is some made up shit.
No, but you gotta think about it though. They always was on a different universe anyway.
Yeah,
So,
but not no more though. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He merged the universe. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, he
merged
merged
the
the
Yeah.
universe, but they
Dr.
after this year.
Put them all in the same universe.
Yeah, he put him in the same universe.
So what time period he did it though? When? There, what after what events? That's the thing on his earth. So all these events could have took place before the
What you
merge.
trying to say before he merged the universe?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, we talking about HBO and CW. Ain't like this shit we gonna see this shit happen.
Yep, we not.
I mean, the merge might be on Crisis. Like, as soon as Crisis hits, and all of a sudden you get a merge on Watchmen. You be like, damn, how this get?
They're not going to do that because
the Watchmen on HBO.
they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it because this Crisis stuff has something to do with the Anti-Monitor and his brother. That's what that's about.
And
if they put Dr. Manhattan in this, he can stop it all. Just basically would have snapped his fucking finger.
He can stop the Anti-Monitor. Anti-Monitor is like one of the what's it's like the third or fourth motherfucker that's most powerful that can do crazy shit, that can warp reality and shit.
Yeah, he like
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many what number he stand in, but shit, he up there somewhere around there. Shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, so speaking about that, that is that Crisis time. So what's your thoughts about Crisis? Who you back to now your predictions is Flip, since you caught up on everything and somebody has to die. Who you think is going to be? And I'm already guessing where your answer is going to lie with the Crisis.
I would tell you who I wanted to be, but since you asking who I think, I'm gonna tell you who I wanted to be. Let Barry Allen die.
Oh, that's the one.
That's what I want. Let Barry Allen die and bring back Kid Flash. Because right about now, we don't know nothing about the actor that was doing Kid Flash. He in limbo right now.
Shit, he might be gonna go to the Titans.
No, you know what?
That'd be the best place for him because
I can see that, and I can see that. I can really see that. But old boy gonna die. You know Green Arrow gonna die.
I don't think he's gonna die.
Green Arrow gonna sacrifice himself. He's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna sacrifice myself because Barry still have a lot of good to do here on Earth.
He got more seasons left in his contract.
Yeah. Yep.
We really don't need.
Right. You know what I said? I said, you know what I told you how this shit should have went off. I said what they should have did when it said crisis or whatever. They should have tied that in like with Barry went into the Speed Force and you never see him again. And that's the end of the show. Season what's the season 6, season 7? Bam. Kid Flash, the one that's running everything, like him take over. I would have did that.
Yeah, that sounds good in theory, but you can't get rid of a main character. Off of his own TV show.
Yeah, you can't kill that motherfucker off. Shit, fuck him.
Man, name one TV series that killed off their main character.
Listen here.
Walking Dead.
Hey, what?
Walking Dead.
A whole lot of them motherfuckers on.
Ain't no main character in The Walking Dead. Anybody can get it.
There's a lot of main characters in The Walking Dead. Guess what? They walking with the dead. That's what happened.
Yeah, they did. But Sam and Dean, they somebody die every season.
Or what?
If you multiple people dying in different seasons on The Walking Dead, they just kill off everybody.
Every different.
I don't think the original crew still alive. They all dead.
Yep. Every iteration of The Walking Dead that they come out with, whether they in, I don't know, Timback, Tampay, or in Philadelphia, motherfuckers get killed off. You don't never get attached to them characters.
Yeah, or when they introduce a new black character and they start talking about the other black character backstory, you know this black character about to get killed.
Yep.
And make room for the new one.
Like, why are we doing it? Nah, man. You know how this is on TV in the movie. We can't have too many black people in here. Somebody got to die.
Hey, and it's crazy because literally that's how it actually went down like that.
So for me, I want the white dude to die so the black guy can thrive and be the hero. Switch it up. See what happened. Fuck it. They could have did one season like that of letting him being a whatchamacallit or whatever, and all Barry could have been nothing more than a flashback or something. That's it. Then bring him back. Let him take a season off. Shit, they did it to Bubbly Crusher on Star Trek. They gave her the boot and brought her back. She was going for a whole season, then brought her back. Fuck it. Do the same thing. Shit, kill his ass off. Let that motherfucker be gone for like a season. Let him do some other acting. You know what I'm saying? Do something else. Then bring his ass back.
I mean, yeah, so that would be cool, but
I'm getting tired. Run, Barry, run. This nigga, is he the Flash or fucking Forrest Gump? What are we doing? Fuck is going on?
So what shows you watch on the Crisis then? Like for that lead up to the Crisis, you watch the Flash, the Arrow.
There's only two shows that I want to. Man, I don't give a fuck about Supergirl. Well, you know what?
The Supergirl got the best writing out of all of them. Because Martian Manhunter, he's supposed to be one of the key factors in Crisis.
Yeah, that's what I was about
when
to say.
When the Crisis start? It start this week, right?
Yeah, start next Sunday. It's gonna be the first episode. Probably Supergirl. Second, I think Batwoman. But
I'm not watching. I can skip Batwoman. I'll watch Supergirl, but I'm not watching Batwoman. You know why? I hated the fact that her mom gonna tell her you talking like, well, shit. I don't have to be a man. You know what I'm saying, man, shut your stupid ass up. But you copying off a fucking man. It's just something that they do, and them people with the letters, the shit that how you know they put the motherfuckers in there to say this and this is stupid.
Hey, you know the crazy part though, Flip. I said I was gonna watch Batwoman into Crisis, right? Because I wanted to make sure that I'm keeping up. But to be honest with you, she literally had zero to do with Crisis all the way up to.
I don't understand why she even there. She can't.
I ain't even know why they had to do it. They could have did better by integrating Black Lightning more in season more into Crisis, because
and Black Lightning going to be in it.
Right, he gonna be in it, but
he was like I said, I don't know how you gonna see that trailer. Because
Hey,
he
yeah,
was
I
snapping.
seen it.
He was
talking to
snapping on
Barry.
Barry. He was snapping on Barry. He said, "You want me to do this?" And it's such, and I got a fucking hometown. Yo, he was snapping on Barry. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on here?" I
Oh,
said,
no, I seen it different. I seen when he was talking to Barry, he was like, "Yeah, thank you, Barry. I appreciate." Or something he was saying he was congratulating Barry on something. When I had seen he was talking to Barry Allen,
"No,
but
he was snapping." See, that's because it's two trailer. It's two trailers. It was two trailers. Remember when I said I was watching on Cody? I said I don't never remember seeing no damn commercial. That's actually my first time seeing a commercial on Cody. I'm like, what the fuck? And he was snapping on him. Then they showed it again that he was
He's
doing
like,
some other stuff.
no, ads in my Cody. That's why I watch Cody in the first place.
Yeah, that shit was weird. I'm dead serious. That was weird though. But he was snapping on him though. I said, oh shit. That's right. Cuss that white motherfucker out. Tell him the fuck is
yeah,
wrong with you. I ain't helping you with
I
shit.
want 45 minutes, not 47 minutes.
I want that young boy to be static.
oh yeah, that would have been that would be nice. But he got ground elements, so I don't see him being static.
That
So,
we no that we know of. I don't know
yeah,
that.
that could be, but said I
His power is just like the chick in static. Yeah.
no, he controlled the earth. Cause remember he was saying he was able to make diamonds by doing something to the earth and make it. He controlled the earth. He a earth based element
So what?
control.
So what? So what? What? They threw extra more power in there. What the harm? What the
I
harm?
mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind, but I just doubt it. I just doubt it, Flip. My bad for killing your dreams, Flip. But hey, what will be your the Superman you would like to see on Crisis? Because they're supposed to have multiple Supermans. The one off of Smallville, they're gonna have what's the name that played they're playing the Atom. He's supposed to be coming back.
That unfortunate. Oh, that's the baby. That's the baby daddy Superman right there.
Yeah,
That's what that
him.
is.
That one.
That's the baby daddy. That's the Superman return. And then
Right.
he was a deadbeat dad. I said, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Lois
Yep.
Lane was a smut. She didn't even know who her baby father was. She's a smut and Superman a deadbeat dad. I said, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, that one there. You got Smallville. Oh, then you got Supergirl, Superman that they had a child as well. He's supposed to be on there, the one from Supergirl. So
what? Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, the Superman from Supergirl. His short ass. I'm looking like, man, he don't even look like he should be.
You ain't peeped out to what they did with the baby though. Ain't no one peeped this out. No one peeped out why he went to another planet. He went to what planet was that? The other the Kryptonian other planet that was in
Argo? I think it was Argo.
Was it Argo?
Oh, which one?
Yeah, I want to say Argo.
Which Superman?
The funny looking dude, that pussy looking like Superman, the one with the baby.
Oh no, man, no, he ain't gonna. They ain't leave. They had went back to the farm because they had to go because Lois was pregnant and she was about to have a baby. And
right, I thought they went back to the planet. I thought they went back to the planet and stuff. You sure that they had left and he told Supergirl he wanted?
I thought you said that they went back. I thought you said that they took her to the planet because the baby would have killed Lois.
Yeah, I could have sworn. Yeah, I could have sworn that's what the board said. That he took the. He ain't said, but that's what they said. They went. I'm like, wait a minute, why the fuck is he going there? And they was like, Lois Lane is pregnant. Oh, okay, to give birth. Because she ain't gonna be able to have that under the sun. That baby gonna kick the fuck out of her. She gonna end up dead.
Right, gotta get somewhere we're gonna have some kryptonite to slow the baby down from being so strong while she inside the womb. Man, they gonna overthink it like that. But what's his name supposed to be who supposed to be the Atom who played on Superman Return? He gonna be leaving Legends of Tomorrow, and it's supposed to be not Rip Hunter. Not
supposed to be I know you're talking about. He's supposed to be
taking the Atom's place.
Hold on,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, they got somebody supposed to be taking the Atom place as the new Atom, and he's supposed to be missing. So he might be another person because he's supposed to be leaving and might die on Crisis.
Is this not what happened to him anyway?
Huh?
No, he got lost.
He got lost in the quantum realm or some shit, huh?
He can stay fucking lost.
I don't know who you interested in seeing on Crisis besides for Wally West, then Flip.
Batman.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on there.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, he's supposed to be making a
All right, now I got an incentive to watch it.
Yeah,
I
he's
want to see
man, trust me, this Batman is not the Batman you want to see. Say Bone, you interested?
If it's like some pussy Batman, that would hurt my soul.
Watch them low budget ass shows.
Man, Christ is supposed to be the biggest budget.
Oh, you ain't know what happened, Chaos? You ain't hear what they say now?
Hey man, I just want you to know I ain't Sir X Man. I ain't Sir X Man. So you ain't
No, I'm
doing
not
this
trying to
shit.
get. I'm not trying to get you. Chuck can tell you that the Batman. That's why he said ain't the Batman that you think it is. Batman is a cross dresser now.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Supergirl Earth.
Yeah, cross dresser.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, you for real. But don't believe the hype about that though. Don't believe the hype about that. But speaking about the Superman,
He like, I'm Batman, y'all.
You did.
He got vampire on. He got real bad powers like the vampires, huh?
Uh-huh.
So
I'm gonna bite you, y'all, on your neck. Yo, that's
on your neck.
I'm not from Gotham. I'm from Gotham.
Yeah, I got way too many jokes to me.
I'm a bad fool to this little dude life. I'm a bad fool so this little dude life. I need to stop it. I got
Hey, speak about Supermans though. Oh, y'all heard about the whole thing about Michael B. Jordan supposed to be in talks about being Superman, and Henry Cavill is still was speaking about he was still Superman. So what do y'all think about DC was supposed to be talking to Michael B. Jordan about being Superman, and he's not supposed to be Clark Kent, because I don't think that'd be the Superman I would like to see Michael B. Jordan play. But me personally, I think his name Calvin or Kevin. So that would be the Superman I would like to see Michael B. Jordan play. So if anything, what your interest level is bound with Michael B. Jordan being becoming the next Superman? And he don't have none opinion. So Ro, what about you? What your opinion is about Michael B. Jordan and possibilities of talks of being the next Superman?
I'd like to see it, but they're gonna have to do it right though.
What about Henry Cavill? You
gonna be Superman from another Earth. He gonna be Superman from another Earth. Yep.
Yeah,
This is the whole reason. This is the problem I got with Crisis on Infinite Earth, because it took the Black Superman to fix all that shit, and at this point they don't have one.
Unless Michael B. Jordan gonna compare on the TV show.
They gonna say the one on Supergirl close enough.
No, I'm good. No. Well, see that.
Okay, go back to the corner.
Yeah, Chaos. Dude, this. Because which one calling this Kingdom Come Superman? The dude that was Superman from Superman Return. That's who he is.
Right.
I don't know what the boy from Smallville.
I'm just saying. Just expect.
Whatever his name is. His name is Henry too, I think. I don't know what Superman he's going to be.
I'm just saying, expect one major pull out the ass out of nowhere moment. That's all I'm saying. Just expect it. There's too many.
Go ahead. Is it too
Go ahead.
No.
I said there's too many WTFs in there to not pull a, oh, we pulled this out of our ass and you guys are just gonna have to accept it.
Yeah, I mean it's a possibility.
I think he's going to Henry. What's his name? No, Tom Weller, Superman from Smallville. I think he's going to be the Superman from the Smallville comic book.
Yeah, I think that's what
Superman he is. Because in the comic book, the Smallville got a comic book Superman. So I don't know.
I say, Savage, which Superman you would like to see appear on Crisis on Infinite Earth?
Either one of the Black Supermans. They got 3 to choose from.
Okay,
with
that's
my
a
man,
good.
with my man there, is it? I think what was it? Janelle, last sons of Krypton. That boy,
The one that you sent the video to me about.
yeah, the black one, yeah, what is? I can't forget. I forget.
The one with Supergirl. That was the one with Supergirl, right?
I think so.
From two Earth 2. I want to say Earth 2. I want to say that's the
Yeah.
Earth 2 one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, but on this crisis, I think from what I was hearing that Earth 2 has already been destroyed. So the people because on the Arrow, I think they was showing how they was they the whole season of the Arrow was basically
All right. All right.
crisis.
All right. When they destroying these Earths, they still going to another Earth. That's the thing. Or that's what I was saying about if they gonna do this, they need to do this the right way because all the heroes that's getting if they planet getting destroyed, they all getting sent to this one big ass planet, and it's like a battle planet, something like the Marvel Contest of Champions situation that went on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like them trying to do this in a mini series within shows gonna fuck this up. Like, because Crisis on Infinite Earth was a real deep ass comic. They went into a lot of shit and they introduced a lot of characters and a lot of people met they you know what I'm saying, they did meet their counterparts and then they introduced characters that nobody even knew existed.
I mean, yeah. I mean that I
Like
mean
I'm not seeing them doing this right on a TV show within other shows. I'm not seeing this at all.
but they could do it on a lower scale. I don't think it's gonna be on that grand of a scale, but on a lower scale, I think they're gonna actually be able to pull it off to the
You cannot do Crisis on the Infinite Earth in DC on a low scale. That was one of the most significant things that happened in DC. Period.
'Cause a lot of niggas die. Your favorite
And a
friends and
lot of
all
people die.
die.
It's like Crisis on the Infinite Earth is a big deal, like a serious big ass deal. So them to fuck this up will
what makes
probably
Crisis
a
on
lot of
Infinite Earth
people
so
off.
significant?
What happened?
I said, what made Crisis on Infinite Earth so significant?
That's when they actually learned about the actual multiverse.
Also, for
It
Barry
before
having on TV show, been knowing about the multiverse, they kind of jumped the gun or something.
they completely jumped the gun with everything they did in the Flash, even Flashpoint. Flashpoint that happened after all this.
Oh, so Flashpoint what happened after Crisis on Infinite Earth. So so how would that work? Because if Flashpoint was to from the for him showing how he changed.
Crisis, Crisis on Infinite Earth happened first. Flashpoint happened after that. That's when Barry fucked up the Earth.
Okay, so that's
They
why.
just taking random. This what they doing on CW. They taking random stories from DC and just placing them anywhere. And that's why I quit watching this shit on CW because I'd rather watch Riverdale than any of the DC shows now.
Oh, because of the because they had did
Because they fucking everything up. It might look be cool. Matter of fact, it ain't even cool to the casual people no more. They don't even want to watch this shit no more.
yeah, because of the Flash with me, I don't like how they how they doing with the
I'm
villain.
talking about the CW shows, period. Like the only shows most people I talk to, they say they watch Supergirl and Black Lightning. Like all they saying all the rest of the shows trash.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's coming from regular everyday people.
I mean it actually is trash, but I mean for CW, I mean for me personally, it gets bad. But with Crisis, I think they actually step in their game up to like times 10. I'm not expecting it to be the comic book Crisis, but with the lower budget scale that they coming up with, I'm expecting it to be they're gonna actually bring a big deal.
All
So
right. They already killed our Black Canary in CW. She had a lot to do with Christ. Like a lot of people, like they done a lot of dumb shit in the CW that's not gonna add up with Christ with people that done read these comic books. Like you done glanced at these comic books and saw the characters on the fucking cover, you can be like, well, I know who missing.
Yeah, but I thought I seen Black Canary on the Crisis. Cause she was in the trailer, if I ain't mistaken. Cause you know what I'm saying, by being going across the multiverse.
And here we go. And here we go. What I said for the point. This is going to be one of those. We pulled this out of our ass, and you just going to have to accept it. It goes back to what I said earlier.
It's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. Like I have no confidence in this whatsoever.
Yes,
like,
I know.
They didn't like.
I mean,
you might be able to take it because you didn't read into all them comics like that, but I read them comics and that shit fucked up.
Right. I feel.
Hold on, Savage. It ain't fucked up because DC is not dark. They don't do fucked up shit. They happy, joy.
Since when?
Since the motherfucker was mad about some of the shit that happened with DC in the movies. Batman killing somebody? Okay. When Superman starts snapping people's neck?
Hey, I put a trailer inside the chat on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
The trailer I put on Twitter.
Motherfucker watching that shit. Motherfucker don't be watching that shit like they say he is. Like other people that we know who keep saying that they're a comic book retard.
Yeah, that they be knowing everything, huh?
Lemon.
Hey, I put
Damn, I was gonna say, dang, what was that comic where Hulk beat Thor? But but
it ain't one. Yo, you woke as fuck, dog. That's shit. I ain't gonna get over with chaos did that shit.
Yeah, but the Hulk did beat Thor one time.
What? Which one?
You ain't
talking about the one with
awesome.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You know, but
I was about to say that because all the other time he beat him, he was either inside some machine or they put him inside something to him that let off frustration. I said this shit because them battle was fucking ridiculous. I said, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Hey, I put a breaking news on video in the chat on Twitter. But,
I see it. I'm looking at it now.
Hey, for our general purpose, I'm gonna call this person Baby Yoda. So my question is, where do y'all think that Baby Yoda is from? Because I know that
you say what?
I know because I've been thinking on a Mandalorian.
You want me to flip the cut up right now, don't you?
I'm gonna leave that alone. So, yeah, man. That
you asking for trouble with this one. Chaos, go for it.
You know, my knowledge is only through the movies, so anything outside the movies, I can't really tell you.
Hey, he put a disclaimer in front of it.
yeah. Like, come on.
Because one thing I hate reading non-canon shit. So I'll rather not waste my time. So.
Hey, so you don't want to know what baby, or you don't have no idea where you think Baby Yoda is from?
Watch me pull a bullshit rabbit out my hat.
See? Yeah, there we go.
Matter of fact, we're Bone at? We're Bone at? Bone.
Well, yeah,
on,
right
Bone.
here.
Man, what the all-time question of the year? Where is Baby Yoda from? Where is race born from? Where he come?
I don't know. Are the nigga from a mysterious planet? Heard they don't grow. They don't. That's not a lot of them. That's a clone. That's how he's getting tracked.
You think Baby Yoda is a clone?
That's a clone. You know, if it's a clone of Yoda,
no,
I don't think so.
Nope,
that's not
because
no. That's not how.
Hold on. Yeah. Let Bound explain first. Hey, Bound, why you think it's a clown? Let's see why. I want to hear this here.
Because the dude, if you look at his arm, he got a patch that was from Camino.
Yeah.
He never said I wanted to kill. He said he always say bring it back alive. Oh boy wanted to kill.
Who was old boy?
The what was that? The dude from the remnants of the empire.
Okay, yeah.
He wanted to kill, and he didn't.
So how they make
You pay attention. The eye colors are different from the original Yoda to that, unless when they grow up, their eyes change. That is not Yoda.
Boom.
I'm just.
I heard. This is what I heard. Also, is their race is always been force sensitive.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, let me.
Let ball finish. Let ball finish.
I'm not gonna say I know. I'm just going off of what I see.
This is opinion. So this is why you think that Baby Yoda is a clone of Yoda because of
that doctor. It's a tracker. It's a tracker in him. That's how the bounty hunters know how to find him. That's why he was trying to go somewhere else. That's why he was trying to go somewhere else where nobody wouldn't find him. He was trying to get off the grid.
Okay.
That's a hell of a fucking tracker that going through such space.
Huh? Think about it. If you clone somebody, you can clone. How do you know the trackers ain't in their DNA? You can't.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. When I'm saying that's a hell of a tracker that can track through substance.
And all the Camino clone stuff got destroyed after the Clone Wars.
Thank you.
You said what?
All the Camino cloning stuff got destroyed after the Clone Wars.
They said it's not. They said his Camino was still there.
You want to know what?
Yeah, the planet's still there. I said the facility was destroyed. The Empire destroyed the cloning facility after the Clone Wars. That's in the movies.
How do you know that Palpatine didn't make another one?
All right, I'm gonna cut in real quick. I'm gonna cut in real quick.
What Bob was saying about Baby Yoda.
It's stated in fact that the cloning facilities was destroyed after the Clone Wars.
But how do you know? Now we thought motherfucking Palpatine is dead. This motherfucker finna come back.
Right, and you just
check this out. I'm about to explain this now because this shit getting retarded.
Yeah.
All right. As far as your question, Chuck.
Yeah.
Nobody that know anything about Star Wars know where the fuck Yoda race come from.
Right.
At all. Don't nobody know what planet they come from. So somebody guessing the planet and saying this the planet they came from, they full of shit.
Hey, I thought you might have had a fan theory.
And as far as the baby, it could be a clone, but 9 times out of 10 it's not, because of the simple fact of the bounty hunters. Once you get a contract on people, they get a contract. When they give them little beepers, they track DNA.
So why the bounty hunters after Baby Yoda?
It could be a what?
So why the bounty hunters after Baby Yoda?
Force sensitive people are basically being either forced to work for the Empire, the Underground Empire, or killed.
Right.
They don't have many force sensitive people left around. The Jedi have been exterminated. The Sith been exterminated. This is way after the Empire fell. This is way after everything they got to do, anything with the Skywalkers and all that.
Yep.
So
look at it like this, man. It's plain and simple. This is Disney way of trying to make Star Wars their own shit. They're trying to move, even though I get what Vodka be saying, but Vodka don't be. I'm trying to tell Vodka, listen here. They're trying to get away from the Skywalker so they can make this shit their own. That's all they're doing.
Because
so they can come up with
any
cockamamie bullshit.
Skywalkers, the fans always gonna have something to say about it.
Yup. You can't please them. Let me tell you something. If George Lucas couldn't please people when he made the Phantom Menace, and the thing with I always say, how y'all gonna get mad about his vision? This is what he want to show. He's telling y'all what happened. But I don't like what the like. Give the shit. It's his fucking story. Same way with Disney. Fuck it. We're gonna get rid of all that shit. Even as they will call him Jar Jar Abrams, as they call him now, is trying to get rid of that shit. He's trying to get rid of it because he understand and know the critical how fucked up fans are over Star Wars. So if you eliminate that shit and start some other shit, no one can complain. Oh man, well I like the older one better. How you like the other one better when you was complaining about it? You're trying to start something new. That's all that is. All this shit you see right now is all about getting rid of the Skywalker and try to start something new, build up something new.
Hey, so Flip, so where do you think Baby Yoda come from then?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
So okay, so if it ain't a clone, I mean, and if it's years later, it's just popping up like they just materialize out of nothing, or it might be like certain
The whole
elements.
thing.
And
They
it just
never explain where any of his race come from. None of them. Yoda is not the only one. That's what people don't realize. That's just the only one everybody know.
Yup, because Yoda is a popular character. Being
Well,
Yoda is popular like that.
In the legends,
They got other Jedi's in his race.
Yeah, there was a girl.
Matter of fact, they got other Jedi Knights that's in his race that's circulating through the books and all that they never put in the movies.
Yup. They only had two people
They
of
never-
his race that's in on the movie.
Think
That
about
one
this.
dude on the Phantom Menace
Think about
and
this.
the
You
chick.
remember,
That
you
was
remember
it.
why? You remember why? Flip, you remember this? What
Don't
was the
forget
second
about
reason
the
why they
game,
said
Old Republic.
Jedi couldn't have wives?
Yeah. Emotions. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Emotions, feelings that make you weak.
You remember,
All that stuff. No. That
you
leads
remember,
you path to the dark
you
side.
remember in the Old Republic Old Republic when Yoda fell in love with a chick from his species and turned to the dark side?
Yup. They don't want none of that. That's why they kidnap
So-
babies at a young age. Not kidnap, but I mean, it's something fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's kidnapping. I don't give a fuck how you want to sugarcoat it. It's kidnapping
Oh,
babies.
shit. Try to get away from that part. All right. Jedi's are nothing more than that you see everyday people in a white van. Instead of them coming in, they come in a white ship.
and then not a white van, a white ship, man.
Yep.
Really, man.
That shit crazy. That shit is crazy. Cause I was like, what? Why
You
the
a
fuck would
Jedi mind trick, wave their finger across your forehead and take your turn.
Oh wow.
Damn.
think about it? In the Clone War, no, what's the name of the show that comes out that y'all keep telling me to watch? Bone, like, yo, man, you gotta watch it. You got not the Clone Wars, but the other one. No, huh? Which one?
The Mandalorian?
Expansion?
No, not that one. The one with the young boy. Remember the young
Rebel?
boy? Rebel. Remember the episode? One of the episode of the Rebel in the first season. I think it was the first or second season. Because the last time I seen it was the last season. I mean the second season is when the Empire was after the baby. They found out that baby was force sensitive. And the dude took it, and they took the baby, and like, yo, we're gonna hide the baby. We're gonna take it to so the Empire wouldn't find that baby. That baby that looked like Guido, the one that Han Solo killed. That species. See, that's the thing I don't like. They never explain what the name of their species. Only thing you know about, if you think about it, only species you know of is human. They never say what the rest of them species are.
The Twi'leks.
The Twilight?
Yeah, we know who the Twi'leks are. And
and then what you call it?
The Force. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. And that's
think about it, they even had a hut.
Yeah. This shit is crazy though, man.
Right. Hey, so explain what is force sensitive?
It's when
They can detect the force. They can either detect the force, use the force, Some people was born with natural abilities to use the force. Some people were just born, they could feel it, but not actually tap into it.
Okay, so yeah, so it's like more people just it's different levels of force abilities.
Yep.
Yeah, you know
Well,
how
everybody
when
use the
you
force
know
on got to be a Jedi, like that dude
you know
that
how
on
when you feel it, and by the time you leave, by the time I leave your house, you be feeling the force, something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
some people got the force and some people don't. The force is not strong in everybody.
Right.
yeah.
and the
The force
force.
is
Some
strong.
people use the force in different ways.
Right.
The
Like that dude what was that in Rogue
Like,
One? That dude was force
isn't it?
sensitive.
Isn't
they said he
but
wasn't. They said
I
he
thought
wasn't. They
I
said
thought
he
Leia
wasn't.
was force. I
He's
thought
not.
Leia could sense the force or whatever.
Who?
Who?
I thought she could sense it.
good.
Leia.
No. Listen here. Let me explain something to you, my young Padawan. They fuck Leo over. They threw away that the shit that they call legend now. That's Leia know
Yeah,
how to use the
because
force.
then they Luke trained her to be a Jedi, right?
She know how to use that shit.
Yeah,
They threw that
like,
shit out the door.
he really knew how
Quick,
to use the force.
quick. They got rid of that. They got rid of that bitch quick. We got to get out of here. Fuck
So
that.
Alea know how to use the force, but she wasn't able to use the. They didn't have her showing her where she used the force.
They
Man,
did
that
it, but they
bullshit
did it
ass
in a
Told her
fucked
movie.
to
up
use
way.
the force.
Bitch,
They
hold
made
on.
her
Hold
put
on.
herself in a fucking
Hold
force.
on. Hold
No,
on. Hold
think
on. She
about it.
used
Remember
the
when she got
force.
sucked into the vacuum of space and
The
she
space.
used the force to get back in the ship? That was
Yup.
the only time they showed her in the new one use the fucking force.
And used the force to go into some type of coma to regenerate her cells like she was fucking Superman till the sun hit on her body. I said, what the fuck are we doing here?
Oh, that's Jedi. That's the Jedi healing technique.
I said, this bitch is a Kryptonian now. I don't know what's going on.
No,
No,
I mean
that's the healing
that's something the
technique. You
Jedi really.
know how to do that.
Yeah, but shit, not the way she was doing it. I said, this bitch just flew back into the ship. She moved her finger and shit. I said, hold on. This bitch is a witch.
So her using, so she was able to tap into her force a different way than other
No,
Jedi.
don't say witches, because they sure do got
Check
that in
this out.
Star
Check
Wars
this out.
too.
Check
Yeah,
this out.
yeah, they do.
Well, is more ways to tap into the force than you could probably imagine. What Tyrannus partner name was? The one who they said started the got the phones together.
The one that what?
Tyrannus. You ain't talking about the robot
Yeah.
dude, right? I can't think.
No, nigga. Dooku. When he was a Jedi, his partner.
I thought that was Yoda's. I thought he was Yoda's apprentice.
No, he was Yoda's apprentice. I'm talking about he was another apprentice that trained with him.
Oh, I don't know.
That
Oh
became a
yeah.
Jedi. He's the one that got all the clones for the Clone War.
Oh, he talking about Master Cypher
Master
Diaz.
Cypher
Diaz.
Cypher Diaz.
Cypher
You talking about
Diaz.
Cypher Diaz.
Yeah,
Damn.
Typho Diaz, the way he used the force, when he went to sleep, he dreamed the future.
Yeah. Premonition.
Man, you use the force like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they got battle meditation ways you can use the force. They got power, know what I'm saying? Like the dark side, they use force lightning.
I know.
Which,
Hold on. But I know what's more powerful than the Force. And no one in here gonna argue this shit. You know what's more powerful than the Force? And Anakin
Plot.
showed it. Nope. Pussy.
Yep.
Shit, he was doing over for that pussy. He was killing them kids for that pussy. I said, God damn. I think shit is crazy. I like what the hell Princess Amidala did to him.
hey, but the because that's the same way Revan got fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He was supposed to be the greatest of Jedi in the Sith. Think about it.
Yeah. Hey, let's think about the force. So between the light and the dark, what's the difference between the force between the light and the dark? Why is it the same force that they have, or did they just manifest it differently, or is it a different thing
The
that they
force
tap?
is the force. The force is the force. It's just upon you or how you use it.
Okay, so the light or the dark, no matter how they use it, it's just they use it and it don't take no sides.
It's like this, Chuck. It's like this. It's no different than you read in the old comic books and stuff. Power is power, regardless. Regardless, it doesn't make a difference. Power is neither good or bad. It's up to the individual that utilize that power to make it what it is.
Like you got
They
the
say
same
Great power comes great responsibility.
And then
like
once
the
you
power.
if you actually get into this, you can't necessarily say the Sith wrong for what the fuck they doing.
Yup.
No, but then you got some Jedi like Ahsoka said. I don't want to do with the Jedi Order because the Jedi don't allow you to get and have no significant other, and you got people saying no. They're not saying that they good or they
Well,
bad. They're not part
for
of the Jedi
murder
Order.
and
They
he
just
ain't got nothing to do with it.
the dark side of the Force. Now, all of a sudden, I heard Disney said that ain't canon no more.
A lot of shit ain't canon no more.
Well, hang on, but what the fuck Ray finna be in with the Book of the Wheels? What you call it was talking about it. So
So
I don't
why
know.
ain't we
They gonna
any
call it
Star
the
Wars
next name? They gonna call it Jedi?
Well,
Good eye.
That's the
Hold on.
what?
What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm confused. What
I'm
happened?
talking about remember you have the Great Jedi, right? They do it's called said it ain't canon. They ain't canon.
The great
It's trying
is
to be. Huh? They said it ain't canon.
Oh, it's not
Who
canon
said-
no more?
Disney said it ain't canon.
Oh, wow. That's fucked up.
So what you gonna use the word instead of using
How they gonna
Great
take
Jedi?
something?
Jedi,
Wait a
because
minute, hold up.
that's what
Wait.
to me that's what Ray is gonna turn into be.
I'm
That's what Luke.
already off.
But
Good. What
How
you
the
about to
fuck they
say,
gonna
Devin?
take something George Lucas made canon out?
huh?
How the fuck they gonna take something George Lucas made canon out of Star Wars?
Easy. They did. That's what they've been doing. That when George Lucas signed that contract, all that shit came with it. That's the fucked up thing about it.
Man,
That's
that's
why I'm saying.
bullshit.
And they choosing.
I know. I know.
It's
I
a book
know.
that's in Legend because I remember Legend. They said Legend was non-canon when they bought it. Legend don't count no more. Now some stuff in Legend they saying it's canon. So it's Disney. Disney doing this back and forth shit. They don't.
Yeah, I told you because they trying to
I
stray
mean,
away. They
Legend
trying to.
canon. The Great Jedi still canon. Like that like a ball of confusion right now.
I think they don't want to use Great Jedi. I think they want to use Jedi because that was the first Jedi.
Yeah, but if
they originally was called
they're gonna have to go
Jedi.
back to the Old Republic for that.
Yup. Oh, ain't they supposed to be doing the Old Republic movie?
I don't know.
Didn't they say they want?
Hey,
Yeah.
Mandalorian cat. You think that's canon? The Mandalorian because it's so set in the future.
Yeah, it's set in the future.
If it's in the future, they figure they can do whatever they want to do with it.
Right, and they'll
that's basically
choose it and how good it do have.
I mean, I look at it like this: was Palpatine crazy for building that Death Star? Because think about it: if them Death Star would have continue on and stay built, even though it is legend now, when they was fighting them other races that were from other galaxy, I think he knew that was coming. That's why I think he was building the thing. I think he knew that was coming.
Check this out. I wonder if the whole reason why they looking for this baby is because the real Sith coming back. You know what I'm talking about? The real Sith race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think because that's what Palpatine was worried about.
Yeah.
What do you say, Z Black? Right? What is the Mandalorian is canon? If Disney say it is,
no more, so who knows?
If Disney say it is, Disney owned the right to it. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, we're going to be continued Star Wars to next week. We got one last breaking topic we got to go ahead and dive into right quick. We're going to make it short this week. We already 2 hours and 14 minutes in. You know when we having fun, how this thing rock. But the thing is, man, did y'all see the trailer for the 2020 TV show The Boy coming out with season 2?
Yeah.
And what do y'all think about
they took it down.
Huh?
They took it down.
They took it down. Y'all weren't able to see it?
No, I saw it, but they took it down.
What you mean they took it down? I don't understand.
Amazon took it down.
Somebody probably told it to you earlier. So.
You talking about they took the trailer down?
Yeah, they took the trailer down.
Yeah, that's why I tried.
You
I
can go see it
tried
on
to-
Amazon channel, but you can't see it on Amazon channel.
Look, you can
I'm looking at the
say
trailer right
that they
now.
took it
So
down,
Amazon
but
on
it's not took
Amazon.
it down from the internet. You can find it
No,
on the
some people
internet
took it
somewhere. I
off the
bet you.
internet. Off they caught it and they put it on their channel. That's why you can see it. But on the original Amazon account on YouTube, it's gone.
And what did they take off? I
The
didn't
little
get to
30
hear.
seconds. It was 30 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. Say, Rogue, you had a chance to see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn, you missed a bloody masterpiece.
She gotta see the first episode. Let me shut up.
Oh, the boys, yeah.
They gonna think I'm more of a pervert than what I am. I'm not.
Oh, the
It's just
boys,
that cat.
yeah.
It just what 100 be talking about. That just on YouTube.
I'm going to get my
Flip Money
swimsuit.
Online, he just say that's just a character. That's not the real Flip Money. Wink, wink. But I'm just saying.
I'm going to get my swimsuit. That's the only thing.
It ain't the real
That's
Flip
the only
Money.
thing I got to say about the boys season 1. I'm going to get my swimsuit.
Yeah,
I
going
don't know what y'all talking about. I watched that episode. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna behave myself. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just
It was extreme. Hey, the what's it called for season 2? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm with it. I'm diving. Man,
Yeah.
And then motherfucker told you,
I ain't even gonna say nothing.
man, all thing I seen was on them shooting. And then I seen old girl that played the imitation Wonder Woman. She came standing out, and oh boy, that was the half Captain America, half Superman ish. Him with the blonde hair. He came stood up there. You know, the dude that kind of looked like the dude off Jump Force. He came, he stood up there. I think he had blood on his face, and I was so right there. So I know they finna get to some shit.
no, he was on. I want to know what's going on when he had his son on the roof at the end.
Oh, I ain't see that. I must have overlooked that
And
part.
he had his son on the roof. They were sitting on
Yeah.
the,
Shit, yeah.
like Superman, Superboy. With y'all didn't fuck the game up. We should go on some murder shit.
Right, and then the son probably gonna be on the dumb shit right there with him. And then the step for Poe on beta male. I feel bad for him. Chaos, you seen it?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't know there was a trailer for the boys season 2.
Man,
I
I
would have
know.
definitely hopped on that
In the
boy.
middle of the podcast, I stopped and say, "Hey, I put a trailer of the boys. They just broke it on there. I put it in the chat. I said, hey, check it out." Right before we started talking about Star Wars. Oh man.
Oh yeah, but I'm on my phone,
Oh, okay.
and when I get off of my phone,
then you're
it takes me out the thing. So
Okay, I'm with you. I feel you. I get it. It makes sense. Yeah. So Savage, what you think about the season 2? You said you diving? Yeah.
I'm diving.
You with it too, Flip?
Yeah. I seen it.
oh yeah, I'm with season 2 trailer or
Man,
not.
You ain't
I
seen
love
the
that
trailer
show.
yet. I'm talking about the
I
trailer.
know, but I'm with it or not. Season 2, baby. Let's go.
I feel you. So bound. You fucking with the boys season 2?
Hell yeah, shit.
Shit, yeah. Man, trailer. My first impression.
Hold on. You gonna ask me, the founding father? Say no. Nigga, you know I was that like crazy.
Of the season 2 trailer.
Yeah, boy, I'm the founding
First
father.
Man, I'm the founder father of that, man. I
No,
said
you
something
not.
first about. No, I did. I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to show some receipts in this boy, man. God dang.
Listen
I was
here.
on board with that because I remember when I said, "Oh, I'm watching the boys." The next thing I saw was you putting up a photo on Twitter of you watching it. I'm like, this little nigga over here trying to take my shine. Look at this dude over here.
Well, guess what? I stole it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I'm the
Listen here.
founding father.
Hey,
I'm
you
the
got-
original.
hold on,
I'm the original man.
Hey, hold on. Remember what Savage said? I'm putting on my swimming suit. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You welcome.
First.
Yeah, that's all that count.
It's a whole mess.
Yeah, I was promoting that like I'm getting paid for that. Like, hold on, y'all gotta see this shit.
Nah,
I had to make sure I was the
on
first
that.
one to look at that shit. I said, "Oh,
I was the first one to look at it.
nah, he the first one."
I was.
Goddamn,
I was. I was.
Damn.
I swear to God, I was. I swear. On Bob.
Oh,
Who the fuck is Bob?
I don't know, but he right. He the first one seen it on Bob because I'm not gonna say no Bob.
hey, I'm gonna tell you where he
I don't
stole
know
that
where
shit
we
from.
going with this, but
Hey,
okay,
I'm gonna
right.
tell you where he stole that shit from. He just switched the name. I'm gonna tell you after the show. I'm gonna tell you that shit. Tell
He
you on
said, put that
Xbox
on
Live.
Bob,
He
man.
just stole that from. Because
He
you know,
put
I
that on Bob.
like shit.
Sean,
Don't,
put it on
I make
Bob.
it sound like this. I made it up.
Don't do it live. Don't do it live. Don't do it
Don't
live.
put it on the
No,
Bob.
I said no. I'm gonna tell you on Xbox Live.
Don't do it on the Bob, man. Hey, any of y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Live long and prosper.
That's a good it's a good statement, but not a topic. But
Oh, man. And you wonder why his name is AKA the boy. Shit, this boy crazy, man.
and with that note, I think we good. Well, man, I say appreciate everybody for rocking out with us, man. We see y'all again next week. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel, man. Appreciate it. We rocking, we out. Man, you can get us out of here, Bob.
God.